Hello and welcome to my stream. Tonight we'll play more of Golden Sun. And last time, that has been forever, I remember we went to Kolima and we got to see that the city was completely cursed. And then the other city that was close to Kolima, although I will check my notes because I don't remember the name of that city anymore. Bilibin, I think it was Bilibin, right? Bilibin had its kind of like king or boss, but I think he's more like a king, or maybe just a lord, right? Maybe that's the best word, Lord McCoy. He has been kind of exploring the forest, and with that exploration, he has been destroying the forest, of course. Hence why, when we finally got to check the forest, many tree trunks were around the grass area and everything. Many trees were dead, and the forest spirits or forest guardians were pretty angry. That's the reason why they were cursing people, especially the Kolima people, because I think Kolima was like a village of um, what is the word now? Hubberjacks? It's something like that. Lumberjacks. There we go. Lumberjacks. And then, as they were the ones doing the hard work of destroying the trees and the forest, then they got punished, right? Although the mind behind this plot is Lord McCoy, because Lord McCoy is very greedy, and then he wants to pretty much, I don't know, build more. Uh, I think he's building a palace to his wife, right, Lady McCoy. So I think there is also that, but it's because he's greedy and he doesn't care about nature. But after exploring and checking the Kolima's forest, and especially after solving the crazy puzzle with like the dam that we had to be changing the water levels up and down all the time, and then changing the positioning of the tree trunks. It's funny because the last time I played Bug Fables, like 2 days ago, I think, we had a puzzle the same way inside of the string mounting. So I was like, man, Golden Sun and Bug Fables, look at that. They both are sharing something in here, right? But yes, we pretty much only did the Kolima stuff last time. But I don't think I have returned to Bilibin and then talked to the king and checked if something has changed. We did meet the forest spirits in there, like I said. They were Trat and Laurel, and then Trat was like losing his mind. Like he has had enough about the forest exploration, and he decided that there is no way back for the humans, because the humans, especially Lord McCoy, they can only think on themselves, and no, they don't care about the consequences of the destruction of the forest and the environment. So he was like, I don't care, you kids came here to me, but I'm possessed, and then I want to see chaos and destroy everything so everybody dies and stuff. But after getting inside of him, and then he was a dungeon just like Deku Tree in Ocarina of Time. After getting inside of him, exploring and getting to the bottom actually of his body or his tree trunk, we found like the source of evil. And then after fighting the source of evil, we kind of, oh, never mind, I'm getting memories. It was not like a source of evil, it was that he was sick, right? They destroyed the forest so much that he was dying, and then we had to cure him. And the only way to cure him was by using the Hermes water, right? Or water of Hermes or something that we got from the snowy land after clearing the lighthouse, the Mercury lighthouse. Yes, I'm now getting the flashbacks. And then we had the water, the Hermes water. And then after giving that to the tree to Tret, he was recovered from that illness. And then he saw beauty on humans again, or at least on my party members, right? And with that, he removed the curse of Kolima. But now I need to re-explore everything to see if people are really safe, if they will stop exploring the forest, and how is that going to be developed, right? Anyway, I do need to remember a lot of what the heck was going on in this game because it's been forever, and I have been like team Bug Fables because Bug Fables has been super great. But let's see what is there left for me to be focusing on today. And if I can still play this game, right? Like if I remember the mechanics and everything, I hope I'll be alright. Also, hi Gabriel, what's up, man? I got here at a weird time to hear you saying about when I got inside of him. Oh no, not the. Don't be the second person to quote me on like a bad thing I'm saying or something. Today I was all the day playing Pokemon Go outside, and then at the very end of the Pokemon Day and everything, there were a bunch of kids, and then there was a moment that I said, "You gotta hit him hard," and then the kid was like gossiping with the second kid, saying, "He said hitting hard." I was like, "Are you kidding? Are you those jerks? Because if you are those jerks," then I'm like turning back and going out. But yes, that was like another thing I said today that someone was like, "Ha ha ha." I'm like, I have no patience. But Gabriel, how's it going, man? Gotta just share with you that the other day you were saying that you were like, F this job and I quit and stuff. Man, I was talking to Chill Mode the other day, like 2 days ago on Bug Fables, saying that, or sharing with him that um I understand what he has been going through. I don't know if Chill Mode will stop by today, but we'll see. But I understand what he's going through because Chill Mode is having a toxic friendship. And then me too, pretty much since March, I would say, when things got really bad. But then I was telling him like, yeah, I understand, and then the person starts losing its magic because you start getting more and more disappointed. And even though we kind of like the person a lot, it's completely like one course, and then we keep on getting hurt, and then there is no return from our energy and everything. So, like yesterday, I was just like you saying F this job, I was like F this person. And then I finally blocked the person like completely with no plans on returning. And I was like, you are not going to answer me for the whole day because we kind of. Last week we kind of had like talked to like, okay, I'm going to give you time to deal with your shit during the week because he got super busy, but then next weekend we'll be sorting this out and probably meeting in person so we can, make amends again, right? That was the plan. So I was like waiting for the whole week, and then once it got to yesterday, I was messaging him since the beginning of the day, and then I was like trying to call his attention in any possible ways. So I called, I sent emails, I messaged him, I did lots of things. And then as time was passing by, I was trying to ask him for like, where are you? Are you answering? Is something happening? And then nothing was happening until I got to the end of the day, and then I realized that like even if he doesn't check his phone that much, of course, one of the things I did he could have seen, right, for the entire day. But in the end of the day, I noticed that he was not only answering me with like urgency, but he was actually hanging out with the other friends he has that he gives way more attention than me. And when I have this urgent matter with him, he doesn't care. So I'm like, I'm going to release a lot of like anger right now, and then I'll never care about this shit anymore. Because if he had a little bit of consideration or like thought on me, he should have saved the day to like make amends with me, because that was what we said or talked about last week, instead of hanging out with the same bunch of friends every time. Like, there is no space for me to be in his life at all. That was my biggest problem on this friendship. That's why it was toxic, because I felt like nothing was happening at all, never. And then even with the talks and conversations, nothing was happening still. So I'm like, I can't. I need something to happen. And then his excuse is that he's always busy. That's not true, because yesterday he was not busy. He was hanging out with his friends. The same ones that he always chooses when he has free time. There is no space for me, right? So I did the following. I spent 3 whole hours bugging him the most I could. So I spammed all of the vomit emotes, all of the poop emotes, all of the sick, trash, radioactive emotes. I sent spam emails like crazy. I called him so many times and turned off and everything. I was like, I'm going to, since you don't want to answer, when you finally check your phone, you're going to see madness. So I did that. It was amazing. I released so much, bad vibes. And then I finally was like clean, realizing that this person is entire shit. He doesn't take anything seriously. He doesn't understand what I say, what I ask for, and see the situation. He can only think on the same things every freaking time, thinking he will always have time and people will always be patient to wait for a change. No, I'm waiting for this change since March. So I need something to happen. If nothing is happening, this is only poisonous to me. But not anymore. Now that was like evidence that he was like giving a shit. So you do not deserve me in your life. You don't deserve my friendship. So F this friendship. That's it, man. So also, hey Sonata, what's up, man? I'm just venting because of this whole situation that has been going on with me since March, and many times during the streams, right? Some weeks I have been talking about this shit. This is pretty much the situation, or it was, and then yeah, how could someone not answer anything, like not calls, not messages, not emails, and even something else that I did to like guarantee he would see that I was calling for attention. I even sent money because in Brazil there is this new thing called Pix, that it's like digital bank transferring. Do you really think someone would like ban pop-ups from a bank? Of course not. So he probably got the message. Of course, I only sent 1 cent, like 1 real cent, right? Like I of course did not send a lot of money, but it was my way of like, hey, you gotta reply me because we had a deal and this is not going straightforward. Nothing happened. So I was like dressed like a clown because I was taking everything seriously to nothing. And then I was like, I'm not going to wait until late night to sort this out because the time was today. And then after all of those hours, I did that revenge that was delicious, no regrets. And then I was enough of that because he totally lost his magic. And now it's too late because I don't give a F. Yeah, that's pretty much the venting. But anyway, Gabriel is saying fifth grader for life. I never decided to block anyone or felt the need to do something like that. I just stopped talking and go on with your life. I was trying to do that, but no. My entire life or the history of my life has a lot to do with blocking people. Yeah. And like this friendship was not getting anywhere. Nope. Nothing happened is not really a bad thing. It's a bad thing when there is the hope of something changing, and then nothing changes right away. Even when you talk, even when you explain, even when the person says it will happen, and then the person doesn't do a shit. I'm like, I cannot, I cannot. But of course, everybody has their own lives. My life could not accept that for the moment. Nope, because it's only a friendship regarding waiting. I'm not a very good at waiting person, but I did better. Like I got better on being patient and everything. But every time I ask or talk to my other friends about, hey, do you have a friend that you need to wait for 9, 10 days for them to answer you? And then when they finally answer, they don't come up with plans or like they don't ask for like doing things or hanging out or stuff because they're always doing the same shit every freaking time. Do you have those friends? And then people say, wait, and then it is a good friend? Yeah. And then people are like, oh, no, like my friends normally reply me with more constancy. They like to hang out with me and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm dealing with a friend like that, and no matter what I say, nothing changes. I'm done. Like, no, there are moments that you should give priority to whoever is asking for it, especially if it is a somewhat good friend of yours. If you don't, because you wanna watch a soccer game with your other friends, things that you do, like let's say almost every free time you have, but you can't get one of those days to finally sort out your friendship that's in ruins, it's because I don't have space in that friendship. Like I don't have space in that person's life. I'm done. Like it was not reciprocate. It was not a energy transfer or a trade. It was totally BS. So I'm completely done. I have already took a leap of faith. I'm now trying and being brave into new things and new people. I want to see what's going to happen because I'm tired of being stuck at that energy sucker of friendship, sort of like I had, right? So no way. Do I need to suplex someone? I will do it. So Nata, yeah, man. No, don't worry. I kind of did that yesterday by becoming, let's say, I don't know, digital tormentor of that person's social media because I went through all of them, spammed like a ton crap of shitty emotes because I felt the person was complete shit, and then I was clean and I left the person blocked. That's it. If you send me an email, I will not see it for at least a week. Calling me, I usually had my phone locked away during work so it would not disrupt me and then have it on mute during class at night. I understand. But the thing is that it was a repeated situation every freaking time. And I had that conversation with him a lot of times that we had to meet so something could happen. And nothing was happening. Since March, it's a lot of time. So I'm done. Like the last week we were like okay, I will wait until the next I wait until Friday or Saturday so you'll be like more uh free from work and stuff, and then we can organize our friendship again and everything, right? And we were also like we will meet again, like we will see each other in person. And then the day he can see me in person, he goes to watch the soccer game and doesn't answer me on anything. And this is not the first time that happens. I'm now ordering my clown disguise or like my clown costume, right? Because I can't. No freaking way. How can't he notice the urgency? Like, hey, your friendship with me is ruined. It's like ending. Are you not doing anything? He's not. But I'm pretty sure that during that whole Saturday, he took his phone, checked the other friends' messages, the ones that wanted to go watch a soccer game and drink, and went there. But like, f me, like screw me again. I'm done. No, my friends, the real ones, they notice that I don't know wanting to talk to them somehow, and they give me attention. If they can't do that at that day, at least not after 9, 10 days. Especially knowing in that case that the friendship was in danger. Not only one time, like for the whole year, basically. Nope, that was super toxic to me. No way. I understand he wouldn't see that like in one day, but like I told you, it was the whole week. Or like many times as well, like many times during the months, right? People can be busy. He's busy. I understand he's busy. But the thing is that the thing I criticize is that when he's not busy, he doesn't hang out with me or like he doesn't give me the attention. It's like I can't see things changing, and then the friendship doesn't go anywhere. It's very pointless. It got pointless to me at least. Anyway, that's my way of seeing life. Of course, everybody will have their own perception of life, but to me that was not a very good friend, because if it were the opposite, I would do a lot of things to like help him out, to like hang out with him and everything, to answer, to reply and stuff. But when it's me asking for that, I can't get anything because it was not reciprocate. Although I don't wanna like relieve a lot of those feelings because to me it's over, it's done, and thank goodness, universe. People sometimes say that uh, the universe is watching you. Finally, universe, finally, you are doing things that I never thought I would be getting until this week. So I'm taking the leap of faith. I want to see where the heck am I getting into that now. Yeah, that's going to be like the new focus, my new energy spending thing. I want to see what's going to happen with that because I never saw that coming. Yeah, the universe finally heard me because I was like stuck into this friendship that got me to nowhere. Done. There is no way. It's not because I haven't tried. Oh, I did try. It's so easy to say I'm doing and I'll hit you back in a bit. In 9, 10 days. And then you kind of expose all of that. The person doesn't change a bit. So I'm done. I mean, I don't know. I have several only online friends from my own town that do live close to you, but we never really met or went to hang out somewhere together. I understand, Gabriel, but it's because. But have you actually talked to those people that, I don't know, I wanted to hang out more with you? Have you ever spoken those words to them and got to their feedback or reply? I had talks about that with him and nothing changed. So he couldn't notice that how important doing that would be to my life. He was like, I don't care. So, okay, if that's how you feel, I'm not giving shit too. Because I was giving a lot of shit for nothing. And that was not being any good to me. Mostly just talk on Discord from time to time. Yeah, but your life is completely different than mine. That's the thing. Even let's say like this. Probably you have another group of friends that you can hang out a lot, right? I don't. So the people that I had in my life, I wanted to be hanging out more with me, basically. And even though this friend knew my entire life, everything, every single bit of it, he didn't do anything to change it a bit. I was not asking for like let's hang out every weekend. I was asking for like let's come up with plans for us for the friendship. He didn't care at all. No matter how, I don't know, depressed I was feeling sometimes or lonely I was feeling sometimes, he didn't give a shit. I cannot. And that's why I have been going to so many sorts of places trying to meet new people. Thank goodness I'm meeting them, trying to make new friends that could be a little bit more present in my life. And then you were saying, oh, but they don't hang out with me, but they mostly talk on Discord to me from time to time. Okay, but this friend was taking forever to even do that. So I'm like, no, it's not worth, it's not worth. Don't waste your time if people don't reciprocate. Yes, right? I think you're right there. It's not because I didn't try. I swear to God. There were many times that I blocked him and then I unblocked just to like give a chance to talk to me and then sort things out. This time I can't because I knew he had time. I knew we were clear last week about, hey, let's meet in person to sort this out. We couldn't do it last weekend because he had plans with his family. Like his father was kind of asking for him to be in the family plan, so he couldn't like meet me, right? This time it was because he went to watch a soccer game with his friends, something that he does every freaking shit time, and he couldn't give me like a. If he was like, "Hey man, I see you are I don't know, wanting to talk to me or anything, but today I'm kind of busy with my other friends and stuff," I would understand. But for the entire day since 10 a.m. to 11 p.m., he couldn't see any messages on his phone, neither bank emails, neither regular emails, phone calls, messages on social medias. Actually, this is what I told my other friend, the one that really is reciprocate to me, and I'm freaking glad I have this friend in my life. This is what I told him. Man, the moment I felt that this friend was incommunicate or we like he was impossible to communicate basically, I realized that I can't. Because I swear to God, and I'm pretty sure that if it were another person, maybe a family member, maybe one of those friends he goes to watch soccer, he would be replying them. But because it's me, I can't get an answer. I can't get an update. I can't get a feedback. So I'm done because my other friends and even people that I'm meeting right now, they all reply me faster. They all, give me a feedback that's closer than 9 to 10 days, especially when things are under a tragedy. I don't know. I simply can't. Maybe I'm just on a flip side of I don't care for that, but if someone did ask me for that, I would try to arrange them. I know, right? Exactly. I was clear to him, hey man, I'm feeling so depressed, I'm feeling bad. Can we start hanging out together or doing something together? He, for the entire year, we have met, guess how many times? Two. For the entire year. And then I had moments that I was like feeling super bad, I was feeling depressed. Uh, and I was sharing all of that with him. And then I was only getting answers from like many weeks, many days later. And then he was not present. There were times that my other friends, my hometown friends, were present to like make me to feel better, but he couldn't. And it's not again because he didn't have time. He when he had free time, he never chose me. How can I see future on a friendship that the person doesn't uh, care enough for me? And I'm a person that I go all in into a friendship. I can do anything my friends want. Or like I really deposit my energy. I care a lot. And then I could not get that back, or at least not in a faster or closer way, or in person to person way, right? It was only mostly what you said, like just talking on Discord, just talking on WhatsApp. There are moments in life that that's not enough. There are moments in life that you need a person to be side by side to you, especially if you don't have many people in your life, which is my case. So now I'm kind of doing a juggler job, trying to fit into all sorts of different groups of people that I have been trying to meet now. For example, today I spent the whole day interacting with the Pokemon Go people, which was great. Although, of course, in the middle of those great people, there were also the jerks. But I can just focus on the good people. Or the anime people too. Thank goodness I have met some anime friends. But the people that like know your entire life, know your problems, know your dilemmas, know your shit, and then the person is not there because I prefer to go every time I have free time to go watch the soccer game. I'm sorry, man. I have been through a lot of shit in my life, but I really try to like let's say understand the situation, but there was a moment that I can't. The person was not putting energy into it. No matter what I was doing, no matter what was happening, but anyway, this should be a Golden Sun stream, right? Not like a, I don't know, a big shit friendship, right? But Gabriel, just to like also give it a side note, I'm stressed or like I'm pissed, so of course I might not be, let's say, thinking thoroughly about the situation. I understand your point too, but I had conversations with him and even with those conversations, nothing was changing. So it's like this person has no heart, and then the person also makes himself impossible to communicate. You know, it is like I don't want to spend time with you. It is like I don't want to know what's going on. I understand that I'm being also, let's say, jumping into conclusions. I know it's not real. I know it's not the truth. I know the person cares at least a bit, but he was not having the click. He was not realizing. He was not like having the timing for like, man, we gotta save this friendship. He was not there. I was only there alone, and yeah, that's it. I'm actually usually the one that if asked something, I would go out of my way to help. That's me too. That's me too. And then when I was asking for help, I couldn't get anything from him because he had other priorities. So I'm like, I can't, you know. Like I said, it's good that you feel better. I waited for the perfect moment to do it. There was something that happened on this week that changed my life a lot, and I'm very, let's say, taking a leap of faith, and also I'm very proud that sometimes there are opportunities too in your life, right? But they also take forever to happen. I saw the opportunity and I was like, you know what? I'm going to see what happens, and then something happened. So I'm going to see what the heck is going to happen from now on. But yes, I was in a good mood for like changes because I decided to take more risks, and then I took a risk this week, and then I was clear enough about about everything. Like, hey, let's talk again this Saturday or this Friday, And then I spent the whole day messaging him in all sorts of ways. Nothing happened. And what happened in his life was that he was with his other friends that, anyway. So, you know the balance? Like, there is no balance to my side. So, yeah. The other week or the other weekend, he couldn't because of his family deals. I understand that. But now this time I was like, hey, at not even like a reply, not even a man, can it be tomorrow, or like, can I talk to you later? I got zero. And I spent the whole afternoon, like every hour or so, messaging him somehow, just to see if he could, see something. He couldn't. But time to, like, I don't know, go on Instagram and post a story, he has that time. But to answer his friend, he can't. So I'm like, nope. You know? Anyway, maybe I just hardly care enough about thinking the worst of people. I simply prefer to think they have their own reasons instead of exactly what their reasons are. Again, this person was not like entire shit. There were moments that he was present, of course, otherwise this friendship wouldn't get anywhere. But there are limits, right? And this time, man, how couldn't he care more, It was like clear as shit. I was even making it obvious. Hey, I need you to reply. I need you to answer. We need to meet again. Nothing happened. So I'm like, I can't. This is only been a big waste of my time, my energy. I'm feeling depressed. It's being toxic to me. The friends I have and I know and I love, they are more present in my life. They at least try doing something, not like this shit of like, oh, are you calling me to a soccer game? Let's go. Come on. Therapy stream? Yes, indeed. It's valid that what you're feeling. I know, right? And then we had deep talks, man. We had deep talks about what a real friend is. And then I told him, man, I don't consider you my real friend yet because the difference between me and your other real friends is that you had a lot of experiences with them. So that made you bond them, just like in a Persona game. And I'm a freaking lover of Persona games. But yeah, I was telling him, I can't consider you my real friend, like a true friend for life, because I have not had experiences with you. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm asking for. And then no, I can't have that because he continues to be only focusing on his high school friends that they had done lots of things together, but nobody else can, enter his life basically. And then still, even without meeting, like the meeting part in person, he doesn't reply answers. Like if you talk to him, like he takes 7, 9, 10 days to answer you. Anyway, that it's hard. It's a really hard person to deal with, and then I need things to be happening. I'm a more active person. I'm like I like to interact. Hence why this is such a chatty stream, right? I deserve better. I deserve better. And then I was tired of like only getting disappointed, only getting frustrated, and being the only one carrying for this shit. Anyway. And then it seems that chill mode was going through something close to that too, since hence why we were talking about that on the Bug Fables stream, right? And then I will tell chill mode that man, I did it. I quit that friendship. So let's see what he's going to do with his, right? I feel like it was also a bit childish. It was childish, yes, but I'm very childish. I'm super childish, but I do not regret anything. Nope. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Yeah, I totally agree it was childish, man. I knew it was childish, but I don't give a shit because my emotions were real. And then to be treated like trash, I'll show you who's the trash. I wanna bug you like crazy because I had the feeling that he checked his phone. Otherwise, he wouldn't post a story on Instagram, right? He checked his phone, so of course he has seen something. Nobody will block pop-ups from like bank accounts, right? So he could see that I deposited money on his bank account with a message. He didn't care for the message. or that he got email. He's so like focused on his work as well. You can't block your emails. I sent lots of emails. I tried to communicate the most I could. And then there was something pre-planned from last weekend. The only thing he could care that day was to go watch the soccer game. I'm like, okay, I need someone that cares more for me than anything like that. So that's pretty much it. Friendships should come easier than that though. Back to Psy Energy and Jenna problems. Sure, let's go. Let's freaking go. I feel like if you're not having to put a ton of work into it, it's not worth it. Yes, I agree, Sonata. I have friends I see once every 2 years or so, and we pick up like no time has passed at all. Let me ask you something then, because you guys don't understand my moment in life, right? My moment in life is that I'm lonely. Like I don't have many people to hang out. So every friend that's in my life right now, he's super important, or they are super important, and I expose that to people. That's the problem. I expose that to people, and it looks like people don't care, at least in real life. So if I were somewhat with a better group of friends and then hanging out with them more to distract me more or something, uh, and then also if like these friends that I'm not seeing much right now, which by the way is one of the cases, for example, my hometown friends, I only see them from once in a while, but it's because we have bonded already. And I was wanting to build or to establish that bond with this other friend, right? But I could only do that with him if I could see that he could be a person to be uh, pretty much to be in my life, like to be present in case I really needed him or something. And he couldn't, because I tried to communicate to him. It was a long wait of communication. I tried to hang out with him. I couldn't, because I don't know, something else was happening. Someone else was getting his attention every freaking time, even after the talks, the fights, everything. So I had problems to bond, basically, to have that strong bond. Maybe once I had that feeling of the strong bond, I could be more peaceful. But all of my attempts were invalid, or they were denied, basically. And then of course everybody does you, right? But to me, a real friend, like one of those best friends ever, especially if that friend lives near you, which is that case. He lives 10 minutes by car from me, and he can't freaking stop to I don't know, to meet me. He studies next to my house, and he can't, I don't know, get into an interval of one class to another to meet me. It's bigger than that. There are many reasons that pisses me off that we can't bond, because it's like the person, instead of let's say trying to be closer, the person, it's more like trying to avoid me. That's not a friendship. It's bigger than that. So yeah, like a real friend to me is not only a instant message friend. Like if there is no way, no other way, then sure, because I don't know, we live far, or I'm super really busy. But this person was not super really busy every time, you know. But there was no time for me, never. So I can't. Don't try to force the friendships. Of course not. I'm done. I know it sucks really to be lonely when you really click with someone, though. Yeah. And they will put the effort into. It sucks really bad. It does. But then at the same time, I realized that I did my part. I was fully clear on everything, and it was not my bad. Like I even told him this before. Like, hey, this friendship is up to you. That's the answer I get. Again, I think he's probably feeling sad, or like he's probably feeling not too sad, by the way, but I think he's feeling like I took too long to act. I believe that's what he's feeling right now. And I kind of think that if I, for example, unblocked him, he would show up to talk. But the thing is that we have talked a lot already, and from him I was expecting more action instead of like just talking. For all of those reasons I said, like we live close by, he studies next to my house. It's excuse after excuse the reasons why we can't hang out or like we can't bond, basically. But anyway, guys, that's it. Let's move on. The universe heard me, so universe, please bring new surprises, bring new adventures, because that's what I need. And I also want to say thanks for like the community to be listening to my shit. So thank you for that. But let's go into Golden Sun, shall we? The last save time was this one, I think, right? Yeah, this one. So Nata, by the way, have you ever played Golden Sun? Yeah, so the last thing we have done was pretty much purifying the forest. So now, I will check the city, right? Kolima city. And also go check Bilibin. Oh, you did play the first one, so you played this one. When it came out, oh, you haven't beaten it? I think I'm like... No, I'm not sure how far I am in this game. This is not like Ahead in Time, right? In Ahead in Time, they kinda tell you what's your progression on the game. Do they tell me the progression in here too? No, they don't. Maybe my best way to describe my progression is that I was able to clear one of the lighthouses, because I'm guessing this game will have lots of lighthouses, and then probably the end game is like after beating them all. Yes, I have gotten through the first Mercury Lighthouse. Yeah, so Kolima is back to normal. Let's talk to everybody. This is Kolima, the village of lumberjacks. I will shout it out loud. This is Kolima! Oh yeah, that's not the right Psy energy. For a while I thought I would never be able to say this, but I have to say it. I've been waiting all of my life for this moment. With no more work here, Kolima can go back to being a quiet little village. Remaining a quiet village means remaining poor. I was hoping Kolima would flourish with all of the construction. Welcome to our inn. It is 32 coins for a room. Would you like to stay? Maybe not. Although, am I healed? I'm not. I will stay, but not now. After I use my Psy energy to mind read everybody, then I spend the night in here. The village was really blooming with all of that work. But what good is it if you get turned into a tree? So Nata, do you like animes? Have you been watching animes lately? And Gabriel, have you watched more episodes of the current animes? I saw that Yoamushi Pedal episode 2 was out. I gotta go check that out. But I was so busy with Pokemon Go yesterday and today, because yesterday was the community day. And then today was this one crazy thing on Pokemon Go about elite raids. So I was going all sorts of places to do those raids. You haven't watched any animes in years, really, Sonata? Well, have you been watching series, maybe? But you finished Better Call Saul. That's a fantastic show. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Better Call Saul is like a comedy show, isn't it? I admit that I'm not big on comedy, so I think I probably wouldn't like it. But I'm either guessing comedy or drama. Oh, never mind, it is drama then, okay. Crime drama? Maybe around the lines of CSI or something? Gabriel has not watched anything else new today or any new episodes. Wait, it's the prequel to Breaking Bad? Well, I tried to watch Breaking Bad once and then I also confessed that I didn't like it. But interesting that it's the prequel to Breaking Bad, I didn't know that. But was it released before or after Breaking Bad? Because I kinda have the feeling it could have been released earlier than Breaking Bad. It just finished airing this year, so never mind, so it probably was released after Breaking Bad. I'm only a merchant, but I got turned into a tree just staying here. But I think I will head to Xi'an? That's a new city. It's south of the river, now that I'm a man again. You'll be able to see the dragon. Oh, did you post something on Discord? Yeah, you were showing the Dungeons and Dragon group of yours new logo, right? I couldn't see the dragon you mentioned. I only saw the compass that reminded me a lot of Chrono Cross. And the bronze plate that looks like a continent or like a, I don't know, some sort of territory. Oh! Oh, never mind. Okay, I confess that I tried to see it first as like a continent, like I said, or a territory. This is the logo of Gabriel's Dungeons and Dragons group, by the way. And then he was saying that there is a dragon in there. I couldn't see the dragon because I saw the territory or a bat. Yes, at times I was also thinking on a bat. And then here's the dragon that he's saying. Okay, now I could see the dragon. But I was between territory or bat. But sure. It's because you can't see his head, right? His head is hidden by the compass or behind the compass. By the way, I gotta recharge my phone. It's at 9%. It was produced after Breaking Bad, but comes before it in the timeline. I don't know why I thought it was an older show, but it's recent then. Do you think it's been as successful as Breaking Bad? Because honestly, I don't see many people talking about it. I know Breaking Bad was a big hit, but would the fans of Breaking Bad jump into Better Call Saul? As I just said, it was the first time somebody told me that they were connected. I always thought they were complete different shows. Now you can't unsee... You mean the dragon? I can't unsee the bat though. Yes, every time I look at that, I keep on seeing the bat. I can't unsee the dragon because, like I told you, there is no head. The head is behind the compass. I think it is a lot better than Breaking Bad, but it's a pretty slow show. Hey, there are good slow shows. My favorite series of this year, it is an Apple TV Plus show called Severance. It's very slow, especially in the beginning, but in the last 2 episodes of the first season, every little thing explodes. And then it goes madness. It is so damn rewarding. But it is pretty slow in the beginning, so you gotta be patient. I heard a YouTuber or somebody doing a review of this show, Severance, explaining it the best way they could. And maybe the same happens to Better Call Saul, right? They said that Severance, it is really good but super slow, and because of that, the best way for you to watch that show is for you to watch like one episode a day, or I don't know, watch it slowly. Like if you get it to binge it, you are going to feel very tired. So it is one of those shows that it's better for you to digest the episodes, you know? You kind of only watch one episode today, maybe another one in 2 days or something. Don't watch the whole shit right away, because it's not a very good bingeable show. Maybe Better Call Saul could be like that too, as it is also super slow, right? But then it pays off. Yeah, it is like brilliant. When it ended, I was like, thank goodness they confirmed season 2. I was super happy they confirmed season 2. And another fun fact, Severance was directed by Adam Sandler. And it is far from being a comedy show. Yeah, Adam Sandler killed it. It's super great. Just to give you a quick scope of the show, it is about a reality or like a situation where there is a technology that separates people's lives in two halves: personal life and professional life. So basically, those people that are submitted to this process or technology that's called severance, they pretty much divide their brain into like, you have a brain for your personal life, you have a brain for your professional life. It looks like this was kind of inspired by I may be wrong, but one of the big sci-fi writers out there, maybe Philip K. Dick, I'm guessing that was the one. Maybe one of their short stories inspired this show, right? And then their sci-fi stories. But yeah, so it's a show about that. Like some people that have a split professional life from their personal life. So basically, when you are working, you don't remember anything of your personal life. And when you are in your personal life, you don't remember anything you have done in your work. And then it is a very interesting show that criticizes big companies and if your job has a point. It criticizes what you do with your life. It criticizes what's important in your life. It is very good. And it does it in a very creative way, but it's slow, right? It is an Adam Sandler show, and it is probably the best thing I have seen of Adam Sandler ever. Although I did like his other movie too, right? I think it's called... how is it called? Let me Google it, but I think it's something Jam. I think it has Jam on the name. It was a drama action show or movie. Isn't it funny how these very well-known comedians or actors or actresses that are mostly popular for their comedy shows or medias, every time they have a somewhat different genre movie or work, it stands out? For example, Jim Carrey as well in like Eternal Brightness of the Spotless Mind or something. I hope that's the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Uncut Gems. Yeah, Uncut Gems, another movie that Adam Sandler was in, although not as a director this time. It was very good. Very intense and kinda... I don't know, what could be the word? Breathtaking on like how things were so thrilling, or like they couldn't... there was no time to relax, you know, on that movie. There is an old saying, if you can't do comedy well, you can do anything. That sounds like true. That sounds very true. We rely on the forest so much, and yet we hurt the secret tree. Maybe we can work to restore harmony in the forest now. But Sonata, you should go back to anime, man. There are so many good animes out there. Right now I'm watching a classic. I'm watching Naruto. No, not Move. The forest trees are alive just as we are. You know, being a tree gives you a lot of time to think. I wonder if I would live longer if I were still a tree. I mean, that was very thoughtful. But I think I would rather be a human and not live that longer than being a tree and live long, right? Also, hey Subaru, what's up, man? I kinda have the feeling I have checked every one of those jars and barrels before when the city was empty, but just double checking, who knows, right? Welcome, we have just the gear you need. Should I buy something? I have 6. Elixirs, I have only 2. Oh, never mind. Uh, who's carrying the elixir? Oh, it's Isaac. Let me buy 5 more. Then antidotes. I have 3, I have 1, 1, and 1. I'm good then. Then I have the herb. Oh, I have lots of herbs. It felt so good when my leaves were bathed in sunlight. I can feel that because sunlight is life. I freaking love sunbathing. I'm even kinda tan. I'm actually very tan, by the way, but also a little bit burned on my neck, like right there, because of the beautiful days this weekend. Thank goodness we got beautiful days this time after cloudy days. But then as I was outside Pokemon going forever, I got super tanned, right? And burned. No regrets. I find it pretty tough to get into animated stuff these days, really? I don't know, sometimes some animes are fantastic, they have fantastic plots, or like, they can do things that regular shows can't, you know, or they go on topics that, I don't know, a series, a movie, they hardly go. So I kind of like the variety or creativity or craziness that some anime shows or animated shows they can provide. They are very original, that's the word I'm looking for. But sometimes you and your wife rewatch Rama have or want to. I wish I could go to the end of it. Have you watched the end of it? Because I got to half of the show. It's so long. The writer, creator, and maybe mangaka, I'm not sure if that's the word, of Rama, she always writes long stories, right? Although the other long story that's very famous, Inuyasha, I managed to finish Inuyasha, and Inuyasha was awesome. It was really, really good. Rama is super great, but I admit that it gets more and more repetitive and boring, because the beginning of it is the best of the show. But then later on, or at least where I stopped, the characters or the new characters were not as, I don't know, not as that great. But then I kind of lost it around episode 100, and then in total there are 200 episodes, I think. You guys finished Inuyasha? Inuyasha was so good. Oh, actually, only your wife finished Inuyasha? To watch the end of Inuyasha, I had to do an extra work because I remember the OVAs, they were only released on the internet. Like, they were not on TV or on the Brazilian TV shows or TV channels. So once I knew that maybe in Japan or like in another country they had the OVAs ready for the final parts of the show, I went after them. But sadly, I don't remember those OVAs or those episodes being aired in Brazil, right? On like normal TV channels, especially Cartoon Network. That's where I watched most part of Inuyasha. Yeah, I like the show, but I don't think I have seen everything. You mean Inuyasha? Inuyasha can also get repetitive sometimes, but I thought it overall more interesting than Rema. Did you get to watch the OVAs? Yes, because the real end of it is by checking the OVAs. I think I have the Inuyasha ones on your Plex server. Yeah, that's how the show ends, like... I do not recall them being aired on TV, right? Like the final arc. It's pretty much an OVA or OVAs. But it is a worthy show to watch, yes. There are very remarkable characters. Even antagonists are... And the villain, right? Naraku is amazing. And some dramatic parts too. The soundtrack is bliss. And now, did you know, Sonata, that there is an anime that's actually a sequel to Inuyasha? It's called Yashahime. Yeah, it's called Yashahime, and it is with the kids. Or like the... What's the opposite of ancestors? Successors, maybe? The successors of the characters from Inuyasha, right? Yashahime, tell your wife about that. Maybe she has been watching Yashahime. Also, hey X5 man, thank you so much for the raid, what's up? Descendants, yeah, that's the best word, descendants. Yeah, it has the descendants of the Inuyasha characters. But I gotta also say that my friend, that's also a big Inuyasha lover, he told me that he didn't like Yashahime that much because it kinda goes on a different direction. Maybe the same comparison between Boruto and Naruto. Many people don't like Boruto that much because it is very different. But it's going to have, let's say, the continuation of the Inuyasha story, and can be somewhat nostalgic too, because you can see or remember the OG characters from the show, because they will also be somewhat in this new show too. But then just watch it casually, right? Without big expectations of like anything Inuyasha related for like the feelings, right, of Inuyasha, because Inuyasha was full of romance and drama and action. Maybe the show is more casual than that. Olivia, my dear lurkers, also known as Mufas. Yeah, Mufa, right? I wish you could tell me exactly what is a Mufa, because sometimes I feel like it could be a bad word, or like, depending on the context, maybe it's not. I need to understand what is really the Mufa, X5. But you'll be right back. Maybe when you're back, I will have this talk to you. You need to get dinner? That's always a great thing to do, man. Enjoy it for us. I just have to work a lot at night, so when I try to watch stuff, it gets interrupted. And then Inuyasha is a long show, right? So it is just like, I don't know, starting One Piece, right? It's one of those things that would take forever for you to finish. I would suggest you going to get to things that you can ease them sooner, right? A good recommendation, by the way, if you like mind-blowing shows, is Summertime Render. Although Summertime Render was still not available or out in official platforms, although hopefully soon either Disney Plus or Star Plus will release that officially, right? But Summertime Render was my favorite anime this year, and I recommended it even to X5 right there and to the others. Gabriel watched it too. I recommended it to the community. Everybody loved it. It is so damn good. And it only has 25 episodes, and it started in April, and then now in... Was it last month? Or was it in the beginning of this month? I think it was last month, in September. And it was fantastic. Super worth watching. The whole story is complete. Like, it goes from beginning to end of like the manga. And it's 25 episodes. Maybe it is easier for you to like follow 25 episodes instead of something crazier. And I guarantee that's going to be an amazing show. It is so damn good. It's one of those shows full of plot twists, mind-blowing moments, cliffhangers. You're like, what the F is happening? Every time there was a new episode, I was discussing it on here with the others or with my friends and theorizing, debating. Did you get what happened? Do you know what's going to happen? Is there hope? Are they done over? Or like, look at that comeback! Or, oh my god, but it's not! It was full of like crazy twists, right? Such a good show. Yeah, highly recommended, man. But then you gotta open your way back to more anime shows, right? By the way, how can I get that? Because that's a genie, right? I see the stairs, but who knows how to find the cave? Don't blame the villagers for being tempted by McCoy's money. Anyone would be tempted by such a staggering sum. I've been poor all my life. That's why it bothers me that McCoy thinks money can solve everything. You saved Kolima? Wow, that makes me wanna tell you a secret. Sure. Does it have anything to do with the stairs outside? But I'm not gonna, it's too good to give away. Mind read. It's hidden deep in the forest, but I can't tell him that. I think we need to go back to the forest. Although, honestly, I have no idea what he could be talking about. My husband seems to be keeping a secret from me. I think he found something valuable, but where could he be hiding it? He was not very exact. He only said deep in the forest. Could he be talking about the... Wait a minute. Maybe he's talking about... the... where is it? No, not this button. I think I read this before, right? The Dictionary of Trees and Flowers. The book describes every species of tree and flower in Angara. Oh, there we go. Item. I think Garrett had it. Maybe it was the leather armor? I'm not sure. No, fur coat. Wait, fur coat. There we go. I think we found the fur coat. After dealing with that puzzle, right? Was that the item they were talking about? Oh, Daddy told you his secret? Can you share? Still, telling me it's outside the village doesn't help much? Oh, come on. I mean, I'm writing this down. Who knows, maybe there is indeed a mysterious new secret in the forest, but... not sure. So, I was talking about animes and shows, but have you guys been playing anything new? Gabriel was playing a classic game, right? Dragon Age, I think? I turned into a tree right when the sparkles fell from the sky. If those sparkles start falling again, I'm heading for the hills. Run for the hills! Yawn, trees are so sleepy. Oh yeah, you told about the Steam Deck. I told you to try playing Super Mario RPG, right? So I have been loading it up with stuff. I think I have put more time into installing games than playing them, really. So, I mean, are you going for the classic games or are you going for the recent games that are very let's say, storage demanding, right? They are very heavy. Yeah, I recommended you Mario RPG. Highly recommended, by the way. I love that game. Nobody yells at you when you are a tree. And nobody makes you go to bed early either. I didn't mind being a tree. Water never tasted so good. If we were all trees, there would be no more wars. Because we would be trees. Although, isn't there a movie? I mean, a trashy movie, but I'm pretty sure this is the plot of one movie. I don't know the name though. But there is a movie that the trees are on a war against humans. But the way that war happens is by something that kinda happened on this game. It's by spores and pollen and seeds. And then those things kinda kill the humans or make them go crazy. I don't know because I haven't watched the movie, but I heard about this plot. Actually, I'm kinda spoiling the movie because I think that the whole movie's plot was like, what the heck is happening, why people are dying and stuff. And then in the very end, they reveal it's because of the trees. It's like the trees are killing people, basically. I have heard of that trashy movie. Also, by the way, I don't know if Gabriel is still around, but Gabriel is my trashy movie expert. I should be having that conversation with him later, because I want to know which other crazy movies he has been watching. Oh, so you don't play too many AAA games? Because you like to emulate stuff? So go emulate the classics, right? Is there any other title you are very excited to be playing? Subway is saying that he adds a 3DS emulator. Was it to your computer, man? Or maybe to your phone? But I'm thinking it's to your computer, right? And then he has been playing Shin Megami Tensei 4 and Fire Emblem Awakening. Is it the Citrus 3DS emulator? That's the one I should be testing at some point. The Happening? You know what? Maybe it was The Happening. That movie was terrible. Yes, everybody said it was like trashy AF. But I gotta at least say the plot is quite surprising. I would never imagine the trees would be doing such a thing, right? So even though maybe some people did not like it. Oh, Citra. Okay, Citra is the name. I thought it could be like Citrus, but Citra sounds more correct. Sonata has been trying to get all of the Dragon Quest games on the system. I gotta start playing my first Dragon Quest game too, right? It was a plan for this year, but now I don't think I'll have enough time to do it, so next year. Next year we played our first Dragon Quest, and maybe Suikoden. So you can go through them. Are you also playing your first Dragon Quest game? The Happening. It is an old movie already. It is 2008, right? Yeah, so we pretty much spoiled the movie, right? A lot of random deaths is happening, and in the end it was the trees. So Sonata has played most of them. The Dragon Quest games are very long. You know something that I saw that I really liked? In Dragon Quest XI, you can either play the game with like modern graphics or on 16 bits, I think. And then if you play that game on the 3DS, you have both screens. Like the top screen shows the game on modern graphics and the bottom screen shows the game on 16 bits, so you can be comparing the situations on both, right? I thought that was genius. Yeah, that was a very nice touch, but I think it's only on Dragon Quest XI, right? But they are very long. Probably I will take forever then to beat them. I've played most of them, but I think I still need to beat 5 and 6. I know I have watched a little bit of one of them, like one of the Dragon Quest games. Not sure which one was it, but if I had to guess, I think I would guess 4, but I'm not certain. Maybe 3, but I think it was 4. Wait, 11 is your favorite RPG in the last 10 years or so? That's a very good thing to think about and hard to answer. But I think I would say either Persona or Chrono Cross. And maybe Final Fantasy VII. Those were my 3 favorite RPG games I played in the past 10 years, I would say. But regarding, let's just say, great RPGs that are fun to play, then I would add Bug Fables, Digimon World, maybe those 2 so far. And then, craziest plot ever, totally Xenogears. Yeah, Xenogears plot was like mind-blowing AF. Who would try to use the Holy Tree to build a palace anyway? It's not called the Holy Tree for nothing. We should have been more respectful. I'm told the Holy Tree's rage caused this horrible incident. Do you believe that was the only cause? I kinda lost what he was saying, wait. The Holy Tree rage caused this incident? No, I think it is because of the tree's exploration, right? So he was not only raging because, I don't know, he was dying, but also because the humans didn't care for the forest. So I think no. I agree, something did change when the gems fell. If the Holy Tree alone caused all of this, then I have failed in my duty. I should have stopped them from cutting down the tree. You should. Also, hey Ultras, what's up, man? Sonata number Arctica. Oh yeah, Sonata Arctica is a band, right? A good band that the vocalist reminds me of Tears for Fears for some reason. Let me get the party background. There it is. Outros, how's it going, man? How has been your Sunday? I was lurking earlier though. Yeah, you were playing Ocarina of Time and also Castlevania, right? I was lurking there during the morning, and then during the afternoon, I went out for Pokemon Go, and then I spent the whole day capturing Pokemon. Not bad, I love Twitch today. To be honest, yes, I got your morning stream. You were doing the Kakariko village part, the creepy part, right? In the well and stuff. I think I haven't checked this back part and then the weapon shop. You were streaming 9 to 2:30, and then you showered and some dishes and went to the grocery store. Then you did commentary for Castlevania 4 Races from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Then you had another random stream and marbles until nowish, and now you're just making dinner. Wasn't your dinner the cheese bread? Or actually grilled cheese, right? you felt like streaming again. I'm happy to hear you have been full of energy to stream, right? I need to get back on tracks to stream more. But you did the well and the Shadow Temple. And then you have one more dungeon to go, probably the... not Light Temple, it is the... Spirit Temple, isn't it? That's actually my favorite temple in Ocarina of Time. Then you have a mini dungeon. But you are not like going 100%, are you? You're just going for the plot, right? Then the final places. So then Ocarina will be done next week. Oh wait, that was a picture from yesterday? Oh yeah, yesterday I haven't streamed, so I'm kind of thinking, no, Ultros had the Chinese food yesterday. No, never mind, it was 2 days ago. You went to see your cousin's son? So like second cousin? Wait, he was playing hockey? Be sure to buy him a hockey jersey, right? He played against your city's team. And then what was the result? And what would you do? Like, would you cheer for family or would you cheer for your city, right? And then today we're eating the leftovers of the Chinese soup. You're going to send me a picture? Okay, but yeah, do it quick because my phone is almost dead. It has, let me see, 8% of batteries. Come in, welcome, take a look at our fine weapons. Okay. Now I have money for lots of things, right? But let's see. My pack is full? Everybody's pack is full. Maybe they already have that, right? Since I opened this up by accident, and that's probably going to happen a lot tonight. Let me save the game, yes. So he plays the highest league of hockey and his age bracket is 15 to 18 years old and he is 17. His team won? But then he was playing on like his town's team, right? It's like a game against town teams, isn't it? Or is it like, I don't know, a special team made of like your cousin's son and then other random people, but not necessarily another city's team? Oh, for sure, I would want to see his team winning. He's the only other like guy in the family, really. And then your mom has 4 sisters, and then you have 3 girl cousins and 2 male cousins, and all of your cousins had like five daughters total and 1 son. There isn't many guys in your family. Like 7 to 20 ratio. You guys are defying the statistics. It's the same to you too, Sonata? Also, hey Chumode, what's up, man? Chumode, are you feeling alright? Yeah, that's from Nintendo, man. Chumode, I started the stream venting because both of us had that situation with friends, right? Well, I gotta tell you that yesterday I banned my friend. So, that's it. Moving on. And then I hope things can get better to you too, Chumode. I feel you, man. It's pretty much me, my dad, my brother, my wife's dad. And then all of the rest of the family is like females. My family is also very big, but I don't know, I think it's kinda 50-50. Yeah, like growing up, any larger family gathering, so many girls and moms. You're doing good, sir. Nice to hear it, man. You're feeling a bit tired? Me too, because I walked the whole city back and forth and back for Pokemon Go. Because this thing that Niantic, the company behind the game, created was the following. We are going to create Pokemon raid battles that will be with like a 24 hours timer. So people around the city notice the raid battle like under that period of 24 hours, and then after those 24 hours the raid opens. It lasts only 30 minutes, and you can only get that Pokemon if you are at the local. You cannot use remote raid pass, you cannot call like international friends or anything. No, you need to be there. So basically I was there for like 3 sessions of those raids. And it was fun. I at least interacted more with many other Pokemon Go players. Just in the very end that some annoying people, you know, were there. But I won't like try to bond. I would just be nice and chill. But yeah, those people were kinda, I don't know. But the people in the morning, they were very great to hang out. Yeah. But I'm tired because I walked the whole city. And yesterday too, because yesterday there was another Pokemon Go thing. There was the community day for Litwick, the candle Pokemon. And then I got 8 Litwick shinies, right? There we go. Big strong warriors with great beards freed Kolima from the curse. That's not true, it was us. If you see them, please thank them for me. Somebody is creating fake news and getting the praise right in our place. All warriors were big, and all warriors have huge beards. Unless they are breaking the 4th wall in here and talking about me. Because I'm big, and I have a great beard. Okay, if the game is breaking the 4th wall, sure, I take the praise. I did the thing. Sorry I read the other night. No way, Tumult. I started my stream today venting and ranting because I was like exposing the shit of the toxic friendship I had. So I completely feel you, man. But you chilled some friends and it can rest, yeah. The big families, I have a big family too. But most of my family is at the northeast part of Brazil, so I'm pretty much just close to my parents and an uncle. And my sister. My cousin's son, the hockey player, he is the youngest boy of the whole family right now. You are the 2nd place at 29. It's funny because my mom's side of family is very big. Both sides of my family are big. My dad's side and my mother's side. For example, at my mother's side, I have like 8 uncles and aunts, right? And at my dad's side, I think I have 5. It's just old school Italian Catholic, so my grandparents all had like 5 to 6 siblings. And my mom was one of the 5 girls. So just, yeah, lots of producing. There is a meme. It's an old meme or like an old quote in Brazil, but there used to be this saying of like, if you don't have a TV, then you make kids, right? Yeah, people used to say that all the time. People that don't have TV, they make kids. People swam for a Gengar. Actually, that reminded me that I was watching, or I started to watch a video. Oh yeah, this also reminded me of something else though. But I was going to watch a video about, I don't know, tragic stories behind Pokemon. And then I'm pretty sure that video would talk about many accidents and situations that people got either dead or injured thanks to like playing Pokemon Go and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody swam for a Gengar. The Pokemon Go worldwide was cool. Italian, big pots of good pasta, sir. Today I cooked a penne pasta for lunch, but it was super quick. It was like very quick because I had to go out to the Pokemon raid. Yeah, I bought that penne pasta mostly for the cold salads with like vegetables and stuff, like the pasta salad. But then today I went for a very simple sauce with like a little bit of ketchup, vinegar, oregano, right? Ultras, oregano every time on everything. Then dried basil and sausage. I did not even chop the vegetables like tomato, onions, green peppers. Just went for like vinegar ketchup sausage and the penne pasta because I didn't have time. But it was good in the end. Gotta vent sometimes, yeah, man. 8 uncles and then aunts, lots of nephews, nieces, same, yes. There were, or at least there was, right? A cousin that I only met her, I don't know, when she was like 6 or 7 years old. It took me forever to meet her. That's true though. Oh, you bought penne today, Ultras? Someday, cook like a pasta, right? A pasta salad. And then I want to see yours. Also, by the way, let me check my phone not only for probably the Ultras pictures, but also something else in here. Yeah, I'm glad that I checked this. Okay, let me check Ultra's pictures now. Wait, there is even a video of the hockey game? Holy shit. Was number 5 your cousin's son? Yeah, the video was very focused on the number 5 player, so I'm guessing it was him. Then this was Ultra's grilled cheese meal. Let's make you all hungry as I don't have food to show myself tonight. That was like a cheese sauce, right, Ultras? Yeah, 2 kinds of cheese. Oh, never mind, that was a broccoli soup. Is this the broccoli soup that was left over from the Chinese day? The day you ate Chinese dishes for dinner? I was thinking when I read it first that it was like a cheese sauce with 2 cheeses, right? But no, it was a broccoli soup. And then this is a better picture, okay. I don't know how I would feel about eating a broccoli soup. I'm not a big fan of broccoli, but who knows, maybe it tastes different. Like different than the, I don't know, the pure vegetable, you know, maybe it tastes better. So that sandwich was cheddar, bacon, sliced pear, and brie. That sounds very good. So now they're saying I forgot I made a couple synth songs on your Nintendo Switch? Wait, how did you do that? Is there a game? You want to check them out? I would. If you also want, Sonata, if you have Discord, you could also post that on Discord so everybody could check it out, right? That pasta, olio or something was surprisingly good for a few ingredients. Spaghetti, olive oil, healthy and veggie. I never cook veggie, but it's nice. Chill mode, I remember that talk too. You should go for more fresh dishes, right? Like, I remember you said that you eat a lot of microwave dishes, like noodles and stuff. I'm supporting you to try starting to cook. Even the basics. Maybe like learn how to make some rice or just a simple salad with fresh herbs and stuff. It's very good. It's very therapeutic as well. Broccoli soup, I want to do that too. I would rather go for the tomato soup. I think I would like a tomato soup, but I never had that. I have mixed feelings about trying onion soup, but maybe I like it, I'm not sure. But then broccoli soup, I don't know. I have low hopes of liking it. Same, but if you can make nasty, healthy broccoli into delicious, that's cooking true. Yeah. There are many cases when I'm watching MasterChef Brazil And then when the judge is trying something, he kind of says, or she kind of says, man, I didn't like this, but your dish made me like it. Yeah, that's very awesome. There is a core gap that has a bunch of synthesizers on it. Another musician of the channel or like of the community is Victor, which by the way, Victor has been kind of away or missing lately, but I think it's because probably of his band and touring and stuff. I hope he's been doing alright. Victor is the biggest fan of synthesizers ever. There are moments that he comes here and like stops by, and he keeps on telling me or asking me, hey Alan, should I buy a new synth? And then I need to like ask him, do you have the money? Is it on sale? Is it cheap? Is it fair price? Do you really need it? Do you need to save the money? Yeah, we are always talking about synths as well. I kinda wanna ask him what happened to the last one he tried to buy, because I think that was actually the last time we talked, but it's been a while. I don't like healthy, it's weird to my tongue. But you love soup? I mean, soup is normally healthy though. But I will fix a good healthy sandwich, sir. Soup and sandwiches. Soup and bread. Soup and bread is a very good combo. Bread it's grilled is super good, yes. And then the pear brie is super good too, I imagine. I had citrus and brie, right? When I ate the gnocchi. It was very awesome. Gotta try it with pear, because pear is more sweet too, right? There is a book entitled The Art of Logging. One must study trees and train one's body well before logging. I'm never going to use an axe again. People turned into trees because of my axe. I will never use an axe again. Dad, how are we going to eat if you don't work? How am I supposed to grow up if I don't eat? Just drink milk. I have a theory that I grew tall because I always like to drink milk, right? Got milk? If he's not gonna feed me, I'm not gonna obey him. Dad, will you please go back to being a lumberjack? Knowing my dad, he will start working again once he gets hungry. Welcome back, X5. I was asking you to explain me more about the Mufa, right? According to sources, the sun is gold indeed. I disagree. I think the sun is kind of white. Like, if you stare at the sun, you only see white, right? It's pretty much light. And light is normally white. At least, like, the pure light, and then it gets to the specters, the spectrums, I'm not sure the word. And then it kind of goes to all rainbow, right? But I think it's white sun. Please don't. You don't want me to ask you about the Mufas? I noticed such flavor difference between local grown and supermarkets in Rio. And we need more local produce, sir. Also, what did you get for dinner, X5? We were just talking about food too. When I tried to stare at the sun, man, today was great because the park that I went to play Pokemon Go, they had the fountain on again. So I was with my picnic blanket. Everybody buy a picnic blanket, please, because it's going to change your life. I placed my picnic blanket right in front of the fountain, the water fountain. Put my headphones, fantastic soundtrack playing, and then Pokemon Go on the phone too. And then looking at the sky, looking at the water fountain. Sometimes the wind was blowing on my direction and throwing the water drops right on my body. I was like... I was like, yes, nature power to like clean my soul from the shit I was through. Oh, please don't about the looking at the sun part. Being a Mufa is pretty much being unlucky. Oh yeah! You told me before that you are an unlucky person, right? and then spreading that unluckiness to others whenever they get in contact with you. I do remember that story, but I forgot it was related to Mufa, right? It's like jinxing it. Oh yeah, sometimes when you're raiding, you kind of say that, right? You have been jinxed. Yes, it's true. Then Ultros is saying the difference between my mom's peaches from her tree versus grocery store peaches is no contest. It's been a while since I last ate peaches. You guys are making me kinda crave a peach. I'm remembering the texture because it's such a unique texture, right? But are peaches that different? I mean, they are, right? I have the feeling I have seen pictures of very pinkish peaches. Like, every time I buy a peach from grocery store, they are kinda whitish with like touches of pink. So maybe there are very different peaches out there. It's just that peach is not a very, let's say, popular fruit in Brazil. Maybe, at least not in my family. Maybe to other people's family, then they are crazy for it. But I have only seen like one type of peach, right? It's pretty much the supermarket one, so I'm having a hard time to think how could it be different. 1 year she gave me 2 baskets to bring to work to share. It's fine, man. But then you weighed them all? How many peaches did you weigh though? Did you think they were blueberries? By the way, if someday the blueberries disappear from the world and then there is an extinction, I blame Ultras. Ultras like buys blueberries like there is no tomorrow. And is he wrong? Of course not, because blueberries are delicious. Inner peach is nice, the outer shell is cringe. I don't know if it is cringe. It is not a weird paper dry, no, or dry paper. No, come on, chill mode. You are going too far, man. No, it's not like that. It is smooth, right? It is like a blanket. Yeah, 2 baskets was too much. They're so good homegrown, non-industrial grown. Are they anywhat different on their appearance? Because I'm trying to imagine like a more pinkish peach. Sometimes in video games, for example, when you collect a peach item, it is like straight up pink, right? But when I go to the market, it's kinda yellowish or whitish. It is very different. In case there are pinkish peaches, I have never seen one. Probably 20 peaches in a night? What the heck? Hers were a little bit smaller, even so. I never spit that peach seed. I have to spit it. It's been so long since I had peach that I don't remember how's the peach seed. We're all making me hungry again and I just ate. What did you have, Sonata? I mean, this is the channel for you to either chat or eat, right? Gaming here, it's very rare. Sometimes it happens. I think I checked everything in here, by the way. Let me just confirm one thing. I want to confirm Isaac and Garrett's weapons. They have... How can I see that, though? No? It's because it's in items. Broadsword. Broadsword. Okay, so I don't need to buy the broadsword here. I will just heal, though. So hers were just smaller and deadly sweet. Sweet peach are made of this. It tastes like fake peach flavor. That's how intense they were. They eat or chat. Yeah. They eat or chat. The real sweet is where it's at. The same with strawberries. Again, I guess I need to travel to the countryside, right? I need to see the farms and try the fresh stuff. I have only seen one type of strawberry. It's the same one. It's the market strawberry. If the local grown is different, I have no idea. I'm a city boy, I'm realizing that. Open a grocery store, tomato it's water, melon is water. Yo, Brazil got big market fresh though. Yeah, but you guys are mentioning a variety of fruits that I can't compare. Like I can't say I have had them. But yes, one of the best things about Brazil is that anywhere you go, you can have or order a fresh juice. At the very least, orange fresh juice, right? But mostly orange, lime, pineapple, or mango. Yeah, I would at least guess those are the four most common and popular fresh juices in places, restaurants, bars, cafeteria, not cafeterias maybe, but like bakeries, you know? Fresh juices done right. You notice in Philippines, it's way better quality, the fruits. Because they don't add sugar, just some ice blocks and big time. What's your wait? What is your all favorite juice? I hope I asked that right. Or what's your favorite juice? There we go. Mine is lime. I freaking love lime juice, especially my dad's. Mango. Otrus is a big mango lover, if I remember it right. Honestly, I don't like mango that much. It's going to sound surprising to some, but my least favorite fruits are mango, guava, believe it or not, and papaya. But I can eat them. I mean, under conditions, for example, guava paste, I love guava paste. But the guava itself, I struggle a little bit more. Mango, I like it when it's mixed with something or in a fruit salad. But pure mango, not a big fan. Mango juice is fine, but the texture is very viscous. I hope that's the word. It's very thick, so it's a bit weird to me. And papaya, I don't know. But in a fruit salad, I can take it. Papaya, have you ever had papaya chill mode? Yeah, Brazil is full of papaya too, right? A good quality mango nectar is crazy good. Juice wise, I don't know, hard to say a good fresh squeeze non-processed orange juice. Okay, yes, orange juice, even though it's very basic, it is quite awesome. Do you guys like some, to me at least, I'm sorry if it is like normal where you live, and I believe it will be normal, but in Brazil it's not too normal. But do you guys like any of those more different juices? For example, tomato juice? Do you guys like tomato juice? Or maybe, I don't know, apple juice? But I know apple juice is popular maybe in the US, but in Brazil nobody drinks apple juice. Do you like those juices? Tomato or apple? Oh man, I don't remember the battle mechanics of this game anymore, but sure, let's go... Let's go simple first. Let's summon. Who do we have? We have Venus. They restore PPs by walking, right? So I can use some magic. There we go. Wait, I need to go back because I'm actually getting behind on the chat. That fight gave you guys time to chat a lot. That's actually hard to find there. Do you mean the fresh orange juice? Guava and mango is sort of super similar, sugary, but it's such a good taste. I don't know if guava is that sugary, but mango is a bit sugary, yeah. Papaya is big. Jugs of pure orange juice are pasteurized and go through all kinds of processes. Yes, that's true. Because normally orange normally gets bad soon, right? Or fast. Hence why there aren't many, let's say, desserts made of orange, because it loses its freshness or good taste fast. For example, the other day I was wondering why is there no orange ice cream? I think it's because of that, like the orange goes bad fast. So it gets processed a lot because they add acids, like they add things to conserve the fruits or the taste, right? But even with the artificial things they add, I kinda like it too. Is it healthy? Totally not, but I kinda like it. I still prefer drinking that than drinking soda, especially if I go to like a fast food or something, McDonald's or Burger King. But it is indeed full of chemicals, full of sugar. And then it tastes nothing like a juice squashed out of an orange directly to mouth. That's true. My mom loves like the pure orange juice, right? Even without adding water. Yeah, it's just a straight up squeezed orange. That's my mom's orange juice. She needs to like squash a lot of oranges, but she gets her best juice, right? Orange juice wins though, otherwise I honestly don't drink juice. Sometimes I buy a blended of no sugar and cranberry mixed thing. I have a friend that loves cranberry tea, but honestly when I tried the cranberry raisins thing, it was such a weird sour taste, right? A cold fresh orange juice. Wait, where is it? A cold fresh orange juice done right is good. It's more sour, let's say. Yeah, the cranberry. And then pomegranate and stuff. I still gotta try pomegranates, to be honest. Like the fresh one, I have never eaten it. Tomato or carrot juice, I don't know, I can't. I don't mind carrot juice if it is combined with, for example, orange or pineapple. Or even in here, it's quite common for you to mix carrot or beets in like citric juices like lime, orange, pineapple, lemon. It's not too bad. Apple juice is doable. Tomato juice is popular with like the 70+ crowd here only. Regarding apple, like I said, in Brazil, apple juice is not common, but I love banana apple milkshake. Yes, banana apple milkshake is super good, and I personally also love the banana apple yogurt. There is one brand in here that sells a banana apple yogurt. It's yum. It's very good. And then cold apple juice is nice. I gotta try apple juice then, because it's something that I never see or never find. Carrot I like, but it isn't usually at all to see or hear of. But do you like carrot juice? Like straight up carrot juice? I never tried straight up carrot juice. Tomato juice is popular amongst oldest people, yeah, makes sense, it's healthy. Any type of breakfast buffet in a hotel or like event or restaurant in there will normally offer orange, apple, cranberry and tomato juice even? Okay, that's very different than in Brazil. In Brazil it will be lime, orange, mango, maybe pineapple, and what am I missing? Lime, orange, mango, pineapple... Yeah, those four. Tomato juice, oh, and cashew. Cashew juice is also very common in here. Cashew juice, yes. You haven't heard me wrong. Cashew has a cashew apple that you can turn it into a juice. And it is very good. cashew. Cashew juice is also everywhere. You post the song in the Jukebox channel in Discord. Alright, man, I will go check them out. Let me just catch with the chat again, right? I don't know, again, I don't drink juice really, to be honest. I like the taste of them all, but I never ever drink them. That's interesting. A good apple or fresh apple cider, the non-alcohol one. Although I like the alcohol one a lot too, is nice. Do you drink a lot of yogurt ultras instead of juice? For 1 liter you pay $12 for fresh squeezed orange juice in there? Okay, come to Brazil, it's not that expensive. And then there is an orange sherbet. I would love to try that. Do you not have orange creamsicles? Maybe not. If it is what I'm thinking, I think not. Is it like a creamy popsicle? That's what I'm guessing. Then I would say no. One thing we have in here, I will show you guys though. Wait, what? No, what the heck? Wait, what is this? It is like a nerve? I haven't heard of that. Is it like something that you smoke? Maybe like a weed? I haven't heard of that. I was thinking it was like an ice cream. Oh wait, why is it... No strain, wait a second. Maybe if it is only creamsicle? No, there we go, okay. Somewhat Google search found like orange creamsicle strain. No, okay, I found the... Yeah, that's what I was guessing, right? No, we don't have that. Yeah, we don't have the popsicle. I would love to try it though. Or the ice cream. Yes, I would love to try that. I wouldn't find orange ice cream, but orange sherbet. The day I see it, I will totally try it. That's for sure. But I was going to mention that I even ate this like on Wednesday. Do you know this? It is like an ice cream on a bag. Do you guys have that? This one is like chocolate and coconut. It was super good. And then you kinda bite the tip of the bag and then you start eating it, right? It is very good. Is there anything like that in there? You don't have those in there? In here, when you go to the beach, there are many people that carry some temperature-proof containers. I'm not sure how to say this. Thermal isolated, there we go. Thermal isolated containers. So they keep those bags of like fruit ice cream or maybe, I don't know, chocolate ice cream cold. And then they sell them at the beaches, right? Those are very popular here. The creamsicles are super good. And then sherbet is a frozen dessert made with fruit, sugar, and cream or milk that's churned like an ice cream. And then the addition of dairy gives sherbet a creamier mouthfeel than a sorbet, a similar fruity dessert with no dairy. And then one time I was saw a challenge to make a vegan panna cotta, and it was like an orange vanilla cream flavor, and then creamsicle flavor and all vegan. And yeah, how would you do that without the dairy, right? Then challenge being at the 11th hour. Oh, by the way, the couple eating tonight are vegan, so make sure you have a vegan dessert. K Tank, sorry, good luck. Oh my god. Even on North American flights, that's the extent of Jews suffering from the attendants. Jesus. Do you work in a restaurant? Ultras is a chef. I miss those split ice creams. They split orange ice creams. Man, you guys are making me crave these orange desserts, right? I can't find them. You don't have those in there, Sonata? Me neither. But I know that one from the Philippines, it's good. I bet. The tier of some plastic ice cream is legit. Those plastic ice creams are very good, by the way. Yeah, very easy to eat, right? You just bite the tip of it so you can open it and then you start sucking. Coconut milk, vanilla, agar-agar, coconut oil, orange juice, and zest. I no longer work in a restaurant, know the chef life in the kitchen was career part 1. But you are more of a chef for fun, leisure, Twitch, and friends now sort of thing. Yeah, the other day you were doing a focaccia, right? You were baking bread. I need to learn how to bake bread. And I don't think it's going to be too hard. Because the ingredients are easy, right? It's just flour, water, and salt, maybe? And also the yeast. And then I also need to learn how to bake cookies. That's another mission in my life too. Wait, were these people here? They were, right? They were not? Okay, hey, you are that guy. Jill, are these the people who... Oh yes, I saved her! That's true, when she was still a tree. She was going to drown. Remember me? Yes, I remember you. I would have been swept down the river if it wasn't for you, and then we would be getting bad ending. Please, take this. It's a small token of my appreciation, sure. A special gift. I was complaining about Gabrielle being being the 5th grader around. I admit that for that I was the 5th grader now, with like bad thoughts on my mind. Anyway, that was the special gift, right? I'll never forget what you have done for me. Thank you so much. I confess I was expecting something better, but sure. It was awful luck being turned into trees just then. We just wanted to pick wait, not permissions. Persimmons. We wanted just to pick persimmons. Who knew what would happen? That is when I was working at the country club, and then that night there was a wedding food tasting test for a couple. And then suddenly they had the vegan people. So they try a few different dishes, but they were vegan. It's the Gam cookie. Cooking for fun is the best. I think it is chill mode. You gotta start that life, man. Yeah. The tree turned into this girl because it was a forest curse. Yeah, the last thing we have done on this game was to go to the forest. Also, by the way, my chat almost died right now, but it's back. We went to the forest because the forest was being destroyed by the humans. We're actually going to visit the city that the city's Lord McCoy, ordered like workers and people to be cutting down the trees so he could build a palace. But the forest was dying, and the forest spirits were also dying, right? Thanks to that. So we went to the forest and we tried to save the spirits, but the spirits, they kind of revenged on the humans, or like cursed them, right? By turning them into trees. And then now that I was able to save the spirits, the trees that were once humans are back to be humans. So basically that's the scope. Persimmons, 1 sack. Persimmons are weird. I don't know how to describe. I forgot what they were. Maybe I have no idea what they are. So I'm googling right now. They taste like tomato and oh my god, I think I know what they are. As you compare them to tomatoes, I think I know what they are. I don't like them either. They are so watery, right? Oh my god, yeah, I hate that. I was saying that I hated papaya, guava, and mango. No, 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 persimmon is worse. Yeah, this is worse than those three fruits. No. Although my dad loves it for some reason. I hate it. It is like shitty water. It does taste like puke. It tastes like, I don't know, bad fruit. Like when your fruit gets bad, you know, expired. It looks like a destroyed tomato. The persimmon is the edible fruit of a number of species of trees in the genus Diospyros. The most widely cultivated of these is in the Oriental persimmon. They're like little orange tomato type things. Yes, I know them. In Portuguese, they are caquis. Yeah, caquis. I have never cooked with flour. Kinda like that, Chumod. Yeah, caquis. Still gotta get good at the basics. Yeah, exactly, some fruity tomato thingies. They are squishy and watery AF. They don't taste that good. I agree, although my dad likes it. For some reason. It's like a rotten tomato, yeah. But it's healthy, I think so. At least it's going to hydrate you like crazy, right? There may be otherwise. Wait. There may be otherwise they can be used to make other things. I have never seen, by the way, a persimmon recipe. I have only seen my dad eating it pure. This was the village of Lord McCoy, right? Bilibin? But I haven't worked with them and taste them, they are just not good. Yep. Persimmon, right? I would try to remember the word. Do you guys like kiwi? I think everybody loves kiwi, but... I mean, I don't hate it, but I think it's a little bit overrated in my opinion. Yeah, I think kiwis are a little bit overrated. I don't know if anyone would agree with me. Because people go crazy for kiwis, at least in Brazil. But I don't know. You know what's funny? Sometimes I think that a kiwi tastes like a banana. You can call me crazy, but sometimes I think it tastes like a banana, and maybe that's why I don't like it that much. I only like bananas when they are... I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't eat a raw banana, but I prefer bananas when they are cooked. It can be like straight up cooked bananas, like cooked plantains, or fried. I love fried bananas. Or I don't know, a milkshake, a banana cake, a banana something. I like when banana is on a dessert. For example, I showed you that ice cream on a bag, right? I ate 2 of those that day. The first one that I did not take a picture was banana. It was caramelized banana flavor. It was amazing. Because I liked it so much, I returned to the place to buy the chocolate and coconut one. Because like, holy shit, this place is good. So let me go back and buy more. But then a raw banana, not a big fan. And then my dad likes, like, he likes to kind of like squish the banana and then add some powdered milk. And then he loves that mix, right, of powdered milk and squished banana, right? The texture is all chewy and, you know, splashy and but my dad loves the taste of that. My dad and his amazing, I don't know, food taste. Kiwi is sour, I don't like any fruit. You don't like any fruit, you would? No, 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 no. You said that apple juice was not that bad earlier today, right? So you like at least apple juice. I like the taste of kiwis, but they are a tad sour and dealing with the skin and seeds is mad. Yeah. Rambutan? What the heck is rambutan? No idea what the heck is rambutan. I like the flavor, but there are a few textures to compete with. What the heck is this? That's rambutan. It looks like a kid's toy, you know, those toys that kids like to throw at others. It looks like a Yoshi's Island's enemy as well. The touch fuzzy get dizzy. Do you guys know that level? Touch fuzzy get dizzy. This is fuzzy, right? Jesus. You swear that's good, chill mode? I mean, one of my favorite things ever, Guarana, is also very weird looking. So maybe? Rambutan is good, I have no idea how does that taste. I like the flavor, but there are a few textures to compete with. You like bananas but less ripened, in your opinion? Like with a tinge of green on them? I actually like avocado. You wanna fry avocado? Is avocado fruit or vegetable? Definitely no, it's a fruit, right? I mean, I guess. The other day someone, oh yeah, I think it was Emily. Yeah, it was Emily. Emily posted a picture on the food channel on Discord of like avocado on a soup. Have you guys heard, tried, or what do you think about that? I was mind blown. Avocado on a soup. Avocado is nice. I need to try the savory avocado, right? Because avocado to me is all sweet. Avocado with sugar, avocado milkshake. Yeah, I have only had sweet avocado in my life. Which I'm not complaining, by the way, it's good. Avocado and honey. I always miss Alton in the winter. Alton? Is that a person, a place? It is a place. It's a new place. You wanna not fry? Yeah, don't fry the avocado. You like mango chill mode? Rambutan is like alien, totally. And then you like avocado. Avocado is fruit or a vegetable. Powdered milk banana milkshake. That sounds good, to be honest. It's like a banana milkshake. I had apple juice 20 years ago though. Fresh fruit, yes sir. Yeah, Ultras loves mango and the blueberries. Rambutan is a favorite. Is it sour? Coming from not fruit loving, okay. You convinced me. If I have the chance, I gotta try it. I do have a great mind, or like I'm very open-minded to try exotic fruits. You like all fruits? You were actually staring at the fruits today and awing how crazy and privileged is to walk into some giant structure and just have rows of varieties of fruit sitting there for me to consume. Ultras in a Mario game would be a Yoshi, right? I like fried banana. I love fried banana. You know another banana that I like? The one that gets the breading. Have I ever talked about this one? It is... I'm not sure if it is still fried banana, but it has a breading, right? It is still fried, but it's fried differently. Because the breading gets fried, not the banana itself. It is also very good. Yeah, these bananas right here, they have a breading. You kind of roll the banana on a somewhat flour, and that's when you fry them. Yeah, these are also very good. I wish there were a picture showing it inside, right? But I can't find it. Is Milanese... Oh, I found it now. Is Milanese a word in English? Because this is like banana Milanese, right? Yeah, that's how they look like. So they're not very fried on the inside, just the breading. But those are very good. Oh, this is even a better picture. Not sure if Milanese is a word, but that's the dish. Let me go back again. You like fried banana, but that's like with caramel, like butter and brown sugar melted in plantain, sliced banana goes in. Otherwise, if it is with oil, fried plantain is nice, yes. I normally fry it with like margarine, right? And then only after it's fried that I add sugar, but actually I don't add sugar anymore. I add only honey and cinnamon. Yeah, honey and cinnamon. I don't need to even add sugar because it is already caramelized, so it's already sweet, right? Grilled avocado, mango, chicken strips makes a mean sandwich, sir. I think mango and chicken... I don't like chicken, but I think it is a combination that could work. I had cold avocado soup once at a restaurant in a small city up north from me. It was really good. I have such a hard time to imagine that. Yeah, Emily was complimenting the soup a lot. Avocado with coconut water blended with cilantro, lime, other stuff, and it was served with a cheese bread type of thing. Cold avocado soup that's style, creative, yeah, right? I would never imagine that. It sounds good. On the market, it's the #1 thing. And then the rambutan alien balls. Yoshi. Yoshi is right there, right? On his new spot on my shelf. Fried banana is good, I love it. Okay, I like fruits, there we go to mode. If you don't like them raw, you can always make a juice, cook them somewhat. I used to work there in the mines and the winters were always so warm. I wonder if there are still beautiful gems in Alting Mine. I need to find this place. I think about it... Wait, I think about it... though like, or thought like, my city can survive as humans with one type of apple, yet the store has like 12 different types. I would say though, I guess that in here we would have 3 to 4 types of apples. I mean, maybe if you consider the green apple, then one more, but I can only remember the Gala apple right now. It's like a very dark red one. And then the regular apple, of course. My father says that it's warm all year long on the other side of the river. My father has traveled all over the world. Okay, so they have like summertime across the river. You're wondering about the tree near the village entrance? Is that you? It turned back to a person, thank goodness. And who's that? Oh, that's it then. Okay. I was turned into a tree for a while, can you believe it? Yeah, because I saw you. I think I now know what it means to sink your roots in one place. But I wouldn't recommend it to anyone else. I never want to be turned into a tree again, it was terrible. That guy might turn into a tree again if you go near him. No, he won't. I saved everybody and the curse is over. Welcome to Bilibin. We will forget that whole curse business in no time. Not many lumberjacks are willing to cut trees in Kolima forest anymore, thank goodness. Have you ever been to the village of Eno up north? Yes. Did you see the great lighthouse over there? Yes, it's a dungeon. I bet it was amazing. I want to share with you the sense of joy that I feel. Thank goodness they stopped construction of the palace. Lady McCoy seemed very disappointed though. Sometimes I wish I could see what the palace would have been like. But then would you trade this palace for the forest? Do you know if the holy tree survived? Yes. That makes sense, those who were turned into trees are back to normal. I'm sure the holy tree of Kolima forest survived too. It takes many years for a tree to grow so old that it becomes holy. No human should ever kill a tree as precious as that. Fried banana brown sugar. I know those bananas, the OG street food. You know those ones? The bananas that have the breading? I'm not. Oh wait, I am now eating ranch potato chips. Ooh. I wish I don't know, I had some fries now, right? When I was playing Pokemon Go during the afternoon, there was this guy eating fries right in my face. I was a bit envy of him. At least I learned that there is a McDonald's very close to the park. I kinda walked next to it, I never knew it was there. So maybe now I have a new spot to go. Also, by the way, yesterday, as I was like pretty much walking with... the fun part about playing Pokemon Go with like the community of Pokemon Go is that every day you go there, you kinda start wandering around with different people. So it's like a tour. Every moment of the day or every period of the day, you are touring with other people. So there was this tour that I went with like this one person. He brought me to an ice cream stall that had some very interesting ice cream flavors. One that threw me back to my childhood. I don't know how is it called in English, so let me Google. It was like more than, I don't know, 15 years since I tasted that flavor. I was brought to childhood. How is this in English? I have no idea. I said ice cream, but it's more like a popsicle, right? Wait, the word is currant? Or gooseberry, maybe? But is currant correct? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Gooseberry? I haven't eaten anything gooseberry in ages. And then there on that popsicle stall, or like ice cream stall, they had a freaking gooseberry currant popsicle. I was like brought to childhood. And then the other one I bought was pineapple and wine ice cream or popsicle. It was also quite good. Pineapple and wine. Yeah, I love to learn about that ice cream store or popsicle store, right? Because I'll be coming back there to try other ice creams. But yeah, gooseberry, man, it was so long. Same here, all type of apples except the local apple. They grow some good food on seabed soil, but then all gets exported. You were mentioning that, right? That the prices in there are kind of getting high because they are exporting most most crops. I hope that's correct, or most products. Good food is knock on a door. Give me 50 kilo onions for this price. You are hungry, too, Mode? You want fries too? Yeah. My cousin always buys fries when his son plays hockey games. The arena charges too much though. Yeah, it's like going to the movies and ordering popcorn, right? Or buying popcorn. So currants and gooseberries are different because currants are like super tiny red bead shaped berries, and then gooseberries are like persimmons but smaller and wrapped in its own like hollow dry paperish skin. The thing is that I don't know what. Let me actually Google that. Although my phone is almost dead. Yeah, my phone has 5 of like battery left. Let me see. I have a friend though that he likes. Ultras, this is the one that I'm talking about. So I think it is the gooseberry, right? As you said, it looks like a persimmon. I think it is a gooseberry, yeah. I mean, never mind, you said red bead shaped berries. Those also look like red bead shaped berries, right? Yeah, okay, so those are currants? Okay. So that's the one I'm talking about. Let me see how's the gooseberry then. Oh, never mind. Yeah, gooseberry is very different. It looks like a grape. I have a friend that he likes currants with milk. Yeah, he's crazy for currants and milk. The arena charges too much. Currants are like super tiny red bead shaped berries. Gooseberries are like persimmons. McDonald's fries are kinda messed up. Idaho made in one state where it's illegal to use McDonald's or different. Wait. Idaho made in one state where it's illegal to use different chemicals, but they don't charge it because McDonald's fries gotta have them once in a while. Yeah, like anything fast food, don't have it a lot, right? Have it once in a while. But don't charge your fries. You prefer the currants? Yeah, if currants are my popsicle flavor that I had 2 days ago, actually never mind, yesterday, they win for sure. McDonald's fries are great. I like them too. I also like Burger King's fries, even though they are more rustic, or like they are bigger, right? I honestly like fries anywhere, even when they don't have salt, because I got used to eating food without salt, right? Currants are nice with that yogurt. I never tried the currant yogurt. Maybe that's why my friend loves currant with milk. It's probably close to that, close to an yogurt. There are pictures in there. Wait, that. Oh yeah, right. The one picture you showed now, Ultras, I know it as a physalis. Does that name or word make sense to you? That's to me a physalis. And it is a very fancy gooseberry then. Never mind, a very fancy currant, right? Because normally when I see that, is that like weddings or fancy ceremonies or parties, you know? And then they are like snacks or tiny desserts. Yeah, I know it as fissalis. That's its name in Portuguese at least. But maybe it's just current in English, right? Although the currents that I showed you were red and different. So you know what? If that's a current, I have had the golden current you just showed. Yes, I had that in a wedding. And I love it because I was eating that non-stop, yeah? And gooseberries are also sour and taste like... Okay, so the persimmon comparison was indeed on point. Burger King, Big King, tiny desserts. Yeah, Brazil is the land of tiny desserts. Brigadeiro, beijinho, cajuzinho, bem casado. All of those are tiny snacks or tiny desserts. Things are finally peaceful again. Have I checked the inn? Probably not. Also, have I read your mind? As long as I'm okay, I really don't care what happens to anyone else. What? Don't become a toxic friend. I'm done with them. I'm gonna 3D print edibles. You can like spray some essence, right? On your 3D print. There is a burger place that their fries are the same type of oil shortening as McDonald's. They are high oleic acid, vegetable shortening, and that oleic acid mimics the flavor of cooking like beef fat. Wait, do you mean McDonald's fries that they have some sort of beef fat in there to give their taste? Which McDonald's used to fry their fries in beef? They do? Until the news talked about how bad it was or something. How bad, right? How bad it was. The pictures I sent you. Wait, those were the gooseberries then? Never mind. So I tried the gooseberries. Okay, so fissalis in Portuguese are gooseberries. I love gooseberries, at least those golden ones. The green ones I found on my Google search, not sure. But those gooseberries there, I like them a lot. I remember in the wedding ceremony, I was eating them like crazy. There will be fewer guests now that the fuzz is over. Whoever. Whoever and the curse sure didn't do us any favors, jeez. You are as greedy as Lord McCoy. I'd better be for business if the curse had not been broken so fast. But unfortunately, she's on point on something. Tragedies, they... Isn't it crazy how sometimes tragedies, they actually help tourism? Instead of like, I don't know, avoiding people to go into the place? I mean, maybe it's not like a rule or every time, but sometimes this is true actually. They served so much food today. If they do that every day, they won't make any money. I mean, I will make another comparison. It's a bit different than this one I just said, but for example, the favelas in Rio. I mean, it is a consequence, not really like a tragedy, but it's like a consequence of the economics and like everything in here, like the social problems. And many foreigners, many visitors, many tourists, once they come to Rio, what they want to do is visiting the favelas. So, you know, sometimes this is quite right, like... sometimes people want to see, let's say, the other side of things, or not necessarily what's the most beautiful place ever, or even the safest, or, you know, they want to maybe get the full picture, or actually leave the reality of the place. Oh, that place went through some hardships. I want to feel it. I want to see it with my eyes. Some people travel to places because of that. Brazil has big candies. I'm gonna inject the essences on your 3D prints. 3D printed chocolate, thanks, sir. Actually, you said a tang, right? No, thanks. Straight oven baking can't beat that. McDonald's used to frying beef fat, but now they are using a vegetable fat. But it still has like beef flavor. I would never notice that. But now that you are mentioning it, you know what? I think you are right. It is a very distinct flavor and it could be meat. Maybe that's why people like it so much. And isn't it funny? They would be tricking the vegans, right? Oh, I'm eating French fries because it is, I don't know, vegetarian or vegan. Maybe not quite. I'm a little surprised that the head chef is working so hard. It used to take them so long to serve your order, but not anymore. I remember that. There is no business here, so I'm heading south of the river to Xi'an. Perhaps I will take Silk Road as far as Toby. When they stopped building the palace, I lost all of my business. Maybe I will buy some silk in Xia and sell it in Toby. Again, I'm getting freaking Bug Fables flashbacks because there was a side quest about silk in Bug Fables that was very surprising. They served so much food today. If they do that every day, they won't make any money. I wish I could eat like this all the time. Me too, count me in. That was some meal. Don't you just love the food in here, sure? I know how you feel. Go find a table and pig out. Let's all pig out, guys. Oh, Pilot Man, hey, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the resub. You kinda scared me a little bit. Pilot, do you wanna pig out with us? Also, by the way, I think he scared me a little bit because I just noticed, even though it was the alert, right, but the game's volume is very loud. So I was like super into the game's music and then suddenly another noise showed up and then it scared me a little bit. Yeah, the game's volume on my earbuds are super loud. Okay, maybe now it's much better. How's it going, man? Closing in on 5 years now? Wait, is closing in, right? But I don't think 59 is 5 years. I can't do math, man. But what's up, dude? Pilot, we were talking a lot about fruits. And do you have a favorite juice or a favorite fruit? We talked about all sorts of fruits, even gooseberries and currants, because I was able to find a popsicle of currant on Saturday yesterday, and I was brought back to childhood. Do you guys like that, currant? Because it was like forever since I last tasted that. Frying beef fat, that's the secret. Yeah, of McDonald's fries, probably. I think it is in the frying, same as KFC. I have never eaten at KFC because it is chicken. Unless they sell nuggets. If they sell chicken nuggets, then sure, but otherwise I pass. If I went to Brazil, I would be interested to see the favelas, but from distance. I mean, that if you come to Rio or maybe São Paulo even, easy. Even on plane, like when you are finally landing on Brazil, oh look there, the favelas everywhere, yeah. Although in Brazil it's like a mix, right? Or at least in Rio it's a mix. There are the mountains and the landscape, and then like on the top of the mountains there are the favelas, and then on the bottom of the land or of the landscape are the big buildings and skyscrapers and houses, right? So that's the mix. But as Rio is like it's like this, the favelas and the city are all one, right? So they are interconnected basically. So like if you take, I don't know, if you turn on a corner, you can easily go from a favela to the city. Actually, here in my neighborhood, or kind of close to my neighborhood, for example, today I went to the Pokemon Go raids. I passed by the road that goes to the favela 2 times. Yeah, if I take that turn, I will go to the favela that's like around my neighborhood. So it's all mixed. But thankfully, I do consider my city somewhat safe. Hence why I was playing with other people Pokemon Go on the streets for the whole day. I mean, is it still risky? Of course. Like a bandit or someone that has bad intentions could stop us and steal from us. But we were there chilling and like using our phones to play Pokemon Go. It's much better, of course, when you are on group too. But I do feel somewhat safe on my city. Thank goodness. At least to like be walking around some neighborhoods, of course, not like every neighborhood. I wouldn't really be on too keen on exploring the interior. I have only been once inside of a favela. Yeah. Because I wanted to do a trail in there. I wanted to see the view up a mountain, right? And the mountain was where the favela was at. And I went there with the German crew, by the way. When we were having either the World Cup or the Olympic Games, I can't remember right now, but maybe the Olympic Games. The House of Germany, they were touring the favelas. So I knew that was like my maybe only chance or like best chance to visit the favela and get to that trail. So I went with them. And then it's because the German tourists, I'm not sure if it was a government thing. I think not. I think it was either a social project by like German tourists on that favela. They helped to install solar panels on the favela, right? So the residents of the favela could have some sort of profit from the solar energy, and also to decrease their electricity or electric bills, right? So they had that partnership with the favela, and they also wanted to tour around the favela showing that solar panel to us too, right? Yeah, that was the only time I went there. It was okay, but of course it's risky, like you never know what's going to happen, but it was fine. In the end I survived. And it was not that bad, especially because it was during the day, so maybe if it were during the night, I would feel way scarier. Wait, I would feel way more scared, there we go. But everything was okay. But there are favelas that are somewhat safe for you to visit because they like to get tourists, so they can like get some income from it, or like sell their products or do their business like restaurants and nightclubs and things like that. You want to see Christ the Redeemer, at least for man. Those two things you were saying, as soon as you step on Rio, you see both. You can see Christ the Redeemer from anywhere in Rio de Janeiro, basically. I can see Christ the Redeemer from my city. That's not Rio. That is 20 minutes by car from Rio. You need to cross the whole bay, the bridge. That takes 40 minutes for you to cross the bridge. To be on Rio, I can go to the isolated beaches that are like an hour long distance from where I am right now in my city. There, I can see Christ the Redeemer. That's the thing about Christ the Redeemer in Rio. You can see it from anywhere you are. And it's great because depending on where you are, you have a different angle. There is this one park in Rio that we kinda make jokes about it, because it's the park that you can see the armpit of Christ. Yeah, you can see even Christ's armpit. No favela for chill mode. They're going to goon him, and you don't know Portuguese. But you are going to stay at the beach, chilling, drinking some coconut water. Brazil equals to beach done right, I think worldwide. Honestly, there are so many other countries with fantastic beaches too though. But Brazil has its own spots too, right? I just think that... I don't know if I would put Brazil as like #1 beach destination. But, for example, the Caribbean. When I look at the pictures of the Caribbean, I think, man, this looks better than Brazil in my opinion. But Brazil has its good points for sure. I would especially highlight the food. The food in here, you guys, hopefully I was able to teach you guys something. It is unique, delicious, and fantastic, and super rich. But also I would highlight the people. Not everybody, but I think we have some good people. Although in my opinion, like we are not even close to the Canadians, but some people in here are nice, especially in comparison to maybe some other places. Maybe the parties as well. If you are a party person, there are many parties in here of all sorts of songs and musics and, you know, people as well. 65 years, okay. Next month. By the way, Pilot, have you started streaming? Because I mean, I haven't been too active on Twitch, but I kind of don't think I saw anything about your stream so far, and you haven't told me anything about it either, right? Because I told you to kind of message me when you start streaming. I'm guessing you haven't still. How you don't like chicken? I can only eat chicken nuggets or some very specific dishes like coxinha, which is like a fried chicken snack. But I eat that, but that doesn't mean I love it. Or there is this one salad or chicken salad that has all sorts of leaves and vegetables and fruits, and also grated chicken on it. It's called salpicão. I can eat that too. Because the other things they kind of disguise or they kind of blend the chicken taste so I can take it. But when I'm eating a dish that has a very strong chicken taste, I don't like it. Durian is your favorite fruit? That's a very unique pick. There are many people that hate durian, since it's near impossible to get it fresh outside of Asia. And then bananas are a runner-up. My dad also loves bananas so much. I prefer milkshake, like banana milkshake, fried bananas, cooked bananas, or banana recipes like banana cake, banana pie, banana ice cream. Yeah, raw banana, I don't like it too much. I can eat it, but I prefer a dish that's banana, right? Let me go back a little bit again. I would want to check it, looks cool, even the favelas. Yeah, just like go there with a guide or in a group and then you'll be alright. Big views and local street food, where it's at. For what's up, you just finished Xenoblade 3? What did you think about it? It was 134 hours, that sounds a lot of like... I mean, how can I say it? It sounds a lot, just like the Persona games, right? And that ending left you emotionally raw. What a trip. There we go. That's fantastic. I like that, at least I remember those impressions from Xenoblade 2, right? And now you're saying that from 3 too? That the games are very emotional. I haven't seen or spoiled myself on the end of Xenoblade 1. Even though I kind of watched the playthrough very close to the end, but I still don't know how it ends. So I can't say it myself. But Xenoblade 2 and 3, now you're saying, they are very emotional in the end, right? What about Xenoblade X, Pilot, which was your favorite, wasn't it? Is it also somewhat emotional in the end? To be honest, it's best to know someone that knows the area. Yeah, that's why you should find a guide. For example, don't count on me for that, because I don't know how to cruise in the favelas. And my navigation sucks, by the way. It's not comparable, I think, but even at a very young age, I walked through the worst streets of Toronto any time of day or morning and just went with whatever happened. Did you get to have a somewhat crazy situation? Never had close encounters, but definitely a few cases of harassment or people trying. Oh no. I mean, I have seen dead bodies, right? At least once. And I have seen car crashes and, you know, accidents. Yeah, but I have seen a dead body once, near the university. And have I seen anything else? You know what? I think I have seen a straight up dead body, but I also think I have seen someone that got shot. But it was not in my hometown or not in my city. It was in my grandparents' I mean, or I should say my parents' hometown, right? It was in the northeast city. I do have this childhood memory of like when I was heading to the movies to watch the Saint Seiya movie with my sister and my aunt. And then when we were walking the streets, I remember somebody with their hand on the chest asking for help like crazy. They were desperate. I'm not sure if they were having some sort of heart attack or something, but it felt like they were shot. Although it is a very fuzzy memory, so I can't remember the details straight up, like if their bodies were, I don't know, if blood stained or something. But I do have this memory of I assumed it was somebody getting shot, right? And that's how I kind of remember it today. Yeah. In the end, you just gotta be careful whenever you are, right? Two specials, one dinner, one sandwich, one dessert, hurry up! Hey you, are you done yet? Almost. If you want a meal, speak to the waitress. Can I really buy something? I will go to Kolima when the customers are gone, but in the meantime I will cook like there is no tomorrow. Let's see, soup, salad, and I forgot the dressing. Let me go back a little bit again. It's similar for Pilot and Vancouver's downtown east side, but definitely not on the same level as the favelas. Although again, if you go there with a guide or during the day, it is not as bad, right? It's not like, oh my god, I stepped in a favela, I'm dead. It's not straight up that, right? Of course, there are also many great people that live in the favela, so you just need to be careful and pretty much be aware of your surroundings. If anything is looking shady, but that can be anywhere, right? Neat, yeah, I'm just into giant things like statues, buildings, ships. Yeah, the Christ the Redeemer is impressive on that matter. But I will be honest, I don't consider Christ the Redeemer my favorite place in Rio. My favorite place in Rio is the Sugarloaf Mountain. Maybe because it has a food name, right? Or because it also sounds like a Mario, I don't know, word name, doesn't it? Because many of Mario words are kind of food based. If you say, oh yeah, this is the Sugarloaf Mountain or something in Mario game, I can see that happening. That is man-made but huge and considered a similar thing, just wild how engineering and design is. You would love to see the pyramids then, right? Or maybe the Greek Acropolis, I hope that's the word. I, my fiancée, surprised you by coming home for a week? Let's go, pilot! And then she just left today. I'll see how far behind I am on academics, whether streaming will start this week or not. How has been Pomodoro? Pomodoro can also be related to food talk, right? Because I love to learn that Pomodoro has that name because I think the person that created this method used a clock that had a tomato shape. And Pomodoro is tomato in Italian, right? Or either tomato or tomato sauce, but I think it is tomato, like just the fruit. Yeah, fun fact about Pomodoro. Don't dress too much as a tourist if you don't want to get mugged. When I read the word mug, I go back to Final Fantasy VI. That was the game that taught me what mug meant, right? Pretty much because of... how was he called? Let me see if I can remember. I remember his appearance. Locke. There we go. Pretty much because of Locke. I don't like Durian though. I would say most people don't. That's why I was surprised by Pilot's pick. But you like that he likes durian? Yeah, someone gotta, right? Do you like persimmons, Pilot? Because we kinda had an agreement in here that nobody likes persimmons. Although my dad does. Yeah, my dad likes persimmons. Ramen is good, sir. I need to give it another shot. The one ramen I ate sucked. It was super savory. It was like savory water. I need to give it another shot. The head chef was so lazy until just the other day, but all of a sudden, I'm having trouble keeping up with how much he's changed. Let's see, serve them water, then get the silverware. The head chef will yell if you slow down. Okay, so we can't get orders, that suck. Ooh, that's it, I tried my best but I couldn't eat another bite. The food is such a good value at this price. I think I talked to everybody, right? Maybe not the innkeeper. Well, I was only acting scared so that I would fit in. I wasn't really scared. Wasn't that cursing Kolima horrifying? Oh my god, are you faking it? Even heroes like you can feel fear. Just imagine how scary it was for us poor townsfolk. Are you considering that our kids? So I still think we were more scared than you. Is Xenoblade 3 good? I think all Xenoblade games are good. Everybody that ended up playing Xenoblade, they like them a lot, right? It sounds good. You sold your Switch mode? But Xenoblade was fake on it. Xenoblade 1 was mostly great. Xenoblade 2... Oh wait, Xenoblade 2 was garbage. But it made better by 3. And 3 was the best of the 3 by far. Wait, but not better than X, right? I would become a guide. I mean, I do like visiting places though. I love going to touristic places, right? I would be going to way more if I had company. Brazil is not for beginners, some areas. You are scared, Papa, damn, that stuff. That stuff. And then worldwide. You guys made me realize that every place will have its pros and downs, right? Or pros and contras. So it's just a matter of learning how to deal with them, like. For example, I was thinking about this the other day. It's so crazy to me that in the US, I think I was thinking about this because of the freaking Netflix show that I watched, right? The Jeff Dahmer show. I was thinking on how crazy in the US weapons are allowed. Like guns are allowed, right? I think I will feel so uncomfortable when I'm visiting the US and then I'm walking around the places and then I look at people are holding guns or something. Wait, by the way... Okay, something serious happened, guys. Remember that I was talking about my friend that I fought? He somewhat sent me a message. He was able to avoid every single blocked strategy I went through to send me a message. And just because of that effort, I think it is worth checking it out, right? Because, yeah, he's now sending more things. Is it good things or bad things, actually? I wish I could see the... Yeah, he does wanna talk to me, indeed. Yeah, I do know when I should, like, let's say, be a little bit more forgiving too, right? Yeah, Chumbo, I started the stream by venting. I vented for straight up, I don't know, 40 minutes, talking about how this friend does not value my friendship or never remembers me or doesn't try to be present, or it takes forever for things to happen. One thing for sure, he's now caring more than the other past friend I had that gave no shit when we fought. This friend avoided every social media, blocked him, and somehow he's sending me messages now. I think it's by SMS, I'm not sure. I think, guys, I will go have this conversation. Yeah. I do like, how can I say it? I end things when I make that decision, but at like my deepest core, if I don't know, I can still, if I can see change or any sort of spark, I can still, you know, kind of step back a bit and just check it out, I guess. It's hard to describe my feeling, but I'm seeing effort. Like, he is trying his hardest to communicate with me now. And then I cannot really fully ignore that, right? Because honestly, it is probably the same what I would be doing if I have a crazy fight with a great friend of mine and then I would like to, you know, make amends. So I see value on that. If he were not like looking after me or trying to communicate with me or anything, then sure. But even though after everything I did yesterday, he's still trying to talk to me, that's that's actually a little bit impressive. If only he could be more present without, I don't know, long waits and stuff like that, right? Or like making bad choices of like, hey, our situation is urgent, can you please focus on our fight instead of, I don't know, going to watch a soccer game with your friends and not replying me or talk to me at all. And then because of that, guys, I think I will have this talk with him. So that means I would stop the stream now, right? Because otherwise it's going to be too late for that talk. So let me save the game. Let me see. It's because I value that. That's actually what I value. When people freaking take their asses out of the chair to act instead of just like talking BS and then not doing anything for their friends, you know? And then I was feeling like that. He was telling me, oh yeah, this will happen, this will change, and then nothing was changing. Nothing was happening. So it's frustrating AF. And then I exposed like all of my feelings, all of my like depressed days and lonely days, and how much I wanted for us to like hang out more, so we could like have a better bond between ourselves, and that never happened. It was taking forever. And I was like, okay, you are not taking this seriously, so I can't. Anyway, let me then complete the chat, but then I'm sorry, I will need to check this out, because it looks like there is still more plot happening on this crazy life story of mine, especially this year, right? Anyway, I appreciate that though. It is not everyone that would like find a way to talk to you when you block them on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, on Twitch. Did you know that? He's blocked on Twitch even. I don't have like my, let's say, people that I know in real life on Twitch because I hardly tell them about my Twitch streams, but this friend in the past, that's why I'm saying this person knows me completely. So he also knew that. But I blocked him on Twitch, then I blocked his phone calls, he can't call me. I was really like, I'm done. But he managed to find a way to communicate, so I see value on that. He hasn't given up, right? Although he could have sent me an email, maybe he didn't thought about that. But anyway, I'll see how that goes. Let me finish checking the chat. But like most people would give up, like, oh, this person is done, like he blocked me everywhere, so bye, you know? He's somewhat wanting to communicate. When it's too late though, but I will go check it out. So Xenoblade Chronicles 3 gave pilots a better appreciation for both 1 and 2. And it is the only one to make your eyes moist. Twice even. Holy shit, pilot. And you know what's great? I mean, I can be wrong on what I'm going to say, but I did get that impression from you maybe some months ago. I can be wrong, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, okay? I'm trying to remember how was the conversation, but I have the feeling it was around these lines. I have the feeling that for some time ago, you kinda lost your drive to games, and you were even selling your consoles, or some of them, or maybe your thing was about playing new games, right? And then you even said that some impressions you had from some games, for example, Final Fantasy IX, they changed completely within time. So I was kinda a little bit worried about, oh my god, Pilot is not caring for games that much anymore, or little by little they were losing their magic. But now hearing this from you about Xenoblade 3 is amazing, because another game was able to show you, hey, there are still great games out there for you to play. Be patient, or like, keep on looking, keep on searching, you know? So I'm very happy to hear Xenoblade 3 got you to that point, especially after your deception or disappointment towards the second game, Xenoblade 2. But even now you like it even more, or a little bit more, thanks to the third game. So this third game is amazing. It is freaking great. But I kinda should rush in here before this friend kinda disappears again and I can't talk to him. It's weird for Pilot, the smell of durian is strong but super sweet and amazing, but I know people who think it smells like garbage, fuel, or even corpses. It has a very strong smell, but the same goes on fish. Fish smells badly and people love fish, right? I see what you mean, didn't even smell that bad to me, but my smell gone because of smoking. I'm sorry to hear that, you Mode. Durian is good and it's healthy, biggest fruit ever seen. The US is scary, I always wanted to go there. It gives me CA, do you mean... What is CA? I'm not sure. CA to me is California. I'm not sure. Oh wait, give me CA, so give me California, there we go. I'm iffy on whether third is better than X, seriously? It might be. I'm too concerned, or connected. I'm too connected to it right now to be able to say for sure. Okay, give it more time, right? You need to digest the game. You finished the game today. But I'm wondering if you were also as emotional in X. But maybe they do have different vibes, right? But I think it does win, despite a few very anime cringy side stories and characters. About that, Pilot, you won't be able to avoid them that much, right? Especially on Nintendo games. Edmonton is no thing once you fought. Yeah, man, why were you fighting in the first place? Because it was a toxic friendship. I got a vent, I had to. I was venting with you the other day, man. About the toxic friendship. It is it. SMS OG, yeah. I skipped my friend, F fake friends, only need a few good ones. I agree. But this one is... He has the potential, but he doesn't do shit. That's the thing. To become like a real badass friend, you know? His coin never drops. That we will only be badass friends once we start hanging out. But he always gets all crazy disorganized. That is true, depends on what and how. Only you can be the judge. I hope it turns out right. I mean... It doesn't depend on me. Or it doesn't depend on me, right? It depends on him. If he's going to do shit. Because if he doesn't, if he stays like this, always, I don't know, gone, and who knows where, never wanting to hang out, or at least never having the time to hang out, because when he has time, he goes hang out to other people, not me, even when it's urgent, even when we are going to fight, even when I message him the whole day to make amends and then no replies. I do feel like I'm a clown, right? I feel like I'm wearing a clown costume. Like, oh yes, I'm the only one trying this friendship to work out, or I'm the only one sending energy for it. Anyway, Let's see, I need to go talk to him though. Just know you can choose friends, yes. And also know that you can meet people. I'm so happy that I'm now meeting all sorts of people, even a surprising, crazy universe answer this week. I'm still mind blown that happened. Like, it had so many chances of like going badly because I took risks and I took a leap of faith like crazy. I saw the opportunity and I went for it. And actually it ended up surprisingly good. I don't know if it will stay like that, but I hope so. So yeah, like, even though there are bad people that come to our lives, keep on going. Like, there are all sorts of people out there. And then eventually the universe can finally, you know, I know how much you have suffered, child, so here's a good person for you. Is that what you're asking for? You know, it takes long, but the universe hears you. At least I felt like that this week. Maybe because of my tarot readings. My tarot readings were saying that, hey, the universe is hearing you. So I saw the proof. Like, I could not believe, but there we go. It's a big past. Yeah, you had a big past with your friend, right? More than my friend. I think I have met this friend on like 4 years or something, or since 4 years ago. I'm gonna sneak my friend to his parents because I like them and they asked why we don't talk. But yeah, I gotta explain your side after that. Let it go, good or bad, I don't care. Good luck with it though. Have a good weekend. You choo-choo mode. Sorry about the short and maybe just like quick exploration check on Golden Sun, but this is now kind of urgent to me too, right? I'll go talk to him. Congratulations, you have made it to the bottom of the chat. But your princess is in another castle. Oh my god. I don't have a bot in my chat, but I wish I had a bot saying that message from like every 10 or not 10, right? Let's put it like 20 minutes or so. Dude, that was so good. Pilot, thank you so much for that, man. And thank you so much everybody for the cool chat. I vented, I talked about food, I got hungry. I talked about places and now games with Pilot 2. And then chill mode, stay strong on your crazy / toxic / long time friendship too. But guys, that's going to be it for me today. Maybe tomorrow I'm back with Bug Fables. Bug Fables has been amazing fun. And Pilot, I hope we can find another game to play. Ultras is probably playing his Mortal Kombat Madness games tomorrow, so Ultras, good luck on that too. And I gotta go, guys. Let me see what's this about. So have a good night, take care, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.